All right. 1 2 1 2. What's the podcast? 1 2 1 2. What's the podcast? Episode 155. We are back. DJ Jerome Baker the third. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Streetwear Eddie.
What up?
And don't charge Abdul.
Cheer. Cheer.
Do remember you can
Cheer.
listen to previous episodes at what's a podcast.live. You can also look at youtube.com/what's a podcast where we are uh, where you're watching this right now. So, you know what I'm saying? The YouTube viewership has been increasing every week. Excuse me, the comments are incredible. The just overall interaction is stellar. We appreciate it. And it's only gonna continue to get better. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us for sure. Um Spring and winter are in a fight here in DC.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
it does not know what it wants to do.
Winter is fucking winning right now.
2 days ago, so Monday, I believe it was 40 degrees outside.
It was like flurrying.
It was flurrying over the weekend.
It was
yeah.
icing this morning.
But
Well,
then
none of us are crazy like you going on 4 a.m. runs.
Yeah.
today it was
It
like
wasn't icy.
60-ish, and I think tomorrow,
Mm.
Thursday, when the people hear this, it's supposed to be 70 and rain though, so it'll be just a weird day. But nevertheless, we're happy to be here. It's just that time of year. DC is just in this sort of weird 50s, 40s,
shit.
60s, 70s type of.
I'm looking at the forecast for tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. It's gonna be 57. That's actually good running weather.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it starts,
And
yeah,
it's-
but it starts
it-
raining
the
at
ra-
10, doesn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, so if I go at 4, I'm not gonna catch the rain, obviously. I'm gonna miss it. So that's perfect.
I mean, April showers, so I mean, we're used to that, you know.
yeah.
April showers lead to May flowers.
It's not
absolutely, so
April yet, but we one day away.
close
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
We
But
out
nevertheless, I mean, it's been a solid week. You
You
know what I mean,
sound
since our
tired, bro.
last
You good?
podcast. Yeah, this is my bedtime. You know what I'm saying? I go to bed at 10.
How was your weekend?
9:39. Get money. You know what I'm saying? Like
You were in town?
DJing. Yeah, I was in town. I'm in town until next weekend, the 7th. I think I go out of town.
Oh,
Where you
that's
going?
right. Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Virginia
That's
Beach,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then New York later. So it's good, man. I mean, things are
Oh,
good.
when
Just like,
do you go to New York? I might make.
Yeah,
that
we
New York.
going. No, we going. We going.
might
it's
make
not
that
going to be
move
a
with you,
week
man.
trip. Nah, this is not the one, guys. Sorry.
Why not?
Just because it's not. But
He want to see a bird up there.
He's go. He's go. Oh, you go with her.
no.
Are you just like
Okay.
in and out, like in and out?
This is a business situation. I'm only there for like 4 hours.
Oh, you're not
So,
DJing.
No.
Oh,
No. Just
so that's yeah.
trying to keep things pushing though. So, but yeah, man, my bedtime is 10 o'clock. Like like it's the golden hour. I read
Your
about
bedtime
it
is 10 o'clock when you're not working.
between 10 and 11. Yeah, for sure.
You
Yeah.
don't even go on till midnight.
Because
I
that
need to do that, man.
ensures because that ensures that you get a minimum of 6 to 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been going on like 4, 5, like especially like I woke up at 4, like 3:55 this morning actually, and went for a run, and I'd gone to bed around I think midnight, so I got like 4,
Yeah, you're
almost
killing
4
yourself.
hours.
You're killing yourself.
I know.
mean, sleep is legitimately the most important thing.
100%. You're fucking right.
Like
Yeah,
But
water and sleep.
I just kind of want to finish the month strong because I took off like all last week, a week and a half from running. I had a whole bunch of shit happening and I just could not get it in the mornings. My
Listen,
wife
I'm-
was doing some things and I was home alone with the kids, so I couldn't get out there early in the morning. And just running during the day is just something always comes up and fucking interrupts my whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can go maybe 3-4 miles and then that's it. I gotta wrap it up and head back home and finish up some things. So early morning is it, man. I'm gonna try to finish off strong and wake up tomorrow morning. It's the last day of the month and make it out there, man.
Listen, man, I hear you, but I've been the focus of my reading and book listening over the winter was just about sleep.
Yeah.
It's just the importance of
Listen,
sleeping.
I get it. I'm on vacation after that. I'm
and
out
we
of
all-
town on Friday. So
we
you
all
know,
slept a lot for the past 2 years, so
Yeah, but even so now, like as athletes, when you're trying to recover and all that, you need sleep. even
we
more.
athletes now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
He's not getting up at 4 a.m. to do cartwheels. He's getting up to go
dog.
run miles.
I'm
So-
talking about me. I'm talking about me and you.
Oh yeah, I've been an athlete. I'm in the gym every day. You can check my Apple Watch. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
listen. I get the odd notifications at like crazy times, 7 a.m. Jerome
Trying to
just
tell
finished
you.
the workout.
I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
like, God
Yeah.
damn, what
Trying
the
to tell
fuck
you.
is going on between Jerome and Jay Promo, our guy? I get the ill notifications at the odd hours of the fucking day, man. Like crazy workouts at like
J Promo has the illest. Like J Promo will do
1 a.m. in the morning.
40
Yeah.
mile bike ride at 1 a.m. I'm like, bro,
I'm
where are
like,
you?
God
Like,
damn, my guy's out here. He's moving and grooving.
Damn.
really delivering the
Yeah.
packages. You know what I'm
40-mile bike ride.
saying? Yeah,
Just
no,
crazy
real
Must
talk.
shit,
be-
man.
He got to work on his bike or something.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, because
Yeah, he
because
does, yeah.
that's not all leisure.
But it's just very awkward that it'll be like at that
Hey.
early in the morning. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
get
like,
it,
he's
get it how
moving
you
around.
live.
it's like you were in.
Shout out to our guy Little Javante. He's been on his Apple Watch workout shit recently.
Just focus. He feels like he needs to get in shape before he becomes a father.
Yeah, listen, congratulations to my little guy, man.
I thought he was in shape though.
No, he is in shape. But he's lean, but he's not in shape.
He wants to be like
He
does like calisthenics. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
he's
Javante's
he's
good.
got a lot of extracurricular activities that have maybe refrained him from the sort
Hindered
of
on
shape
his-
he needs
Listen,
to
what
be
you
in.
on his
call-
athleticism.
Listen,
the,
he'll learn. He'll learn.
I
It's
mean,
crazy that these little guys, man. I've known Javante since
He probably high
he
school.
was a child. I think he was
Yeah.
like 14, 15 years old, and now he's about to be a father
He's
and got
an
a
old
baby
man.
on the way.
Yeah.
He's a grown man.
Listen,
and
man,
it's
listen, man.
crazy.
Peace to the God, man. Javante's my guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
We speak very,
indeed.
very, very often. The showers next weekend. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, let's
It
go
should
to
be a good
that.
time.
We're gonna mob through the
Um,
fucking baby shower.
It's gonna be some things in there. I tell you that. But he's
Wait,
he's
what kind of
like
things? You mean some tings?
I mean, I don't speak patois or fake
So-
Jamaican, so
Okay, so what? So
Some
things.
gal them, some
I
gal
said
them.
things. I said with an H, like I'm
What
from
is what are
Arizona.
things though?
What are things? Like some
There's gonna be
ladies?
some ladies in there, yes, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, for
Signal
sure.
Rome. Yo, Jerome be on his Twitch shooting his shot. I love it.
I definitely do
Flirting
not.
with ladies.
I definitely
He's
do
like,
not.
yo.
Jerome be taking requests on Twitch.
No. That's a joke.
Jerome be quick as shit to shut requests down.
Yo,
I can't remember where. I think we were at. I don't know where we were at the rooftop. What's it called?
Eaton?
Nah.
CO?
Yep. And some girl's like,
Oh.
"Hey, can you play?" He's like,
No.
like off break, like, "Hey, can you?" Nope.
No.
And like just shut. And like didn't
My
even
favorite is when he shuts down the white girls.
And just,
like
that-
that.
this,
My
this is what it
absolute
was.
favorite.
He was like, "Nope," and looked away from her. Like didn't even like.
No, he
just
goes
like,
right back
no.
to the laptop.
Exactly. Like nope. Like
Part of my conversation that you
Yeah, you're
so
so
you know what I'm
rudely
saying?
interrupted.
Exactly.
Hey,
Like,
can
Yeah.
you? Nope. So I was saying,
And the
like,
face the Karens make after that, I cannot believe
Yeah.
he just did. It's the best.
Yeah.
Continue doing that, man.
No
so like
doubt.
the absolute worst. Well, I've had a lot, obviously, but recently a woman asked for R. Kelly, and I was just like,
Wow.
I was like, what?
Wow.
She's like, can you play some R. Kelly? And I was like, I don't have any R. Kelly.
Right.
And so she goes to the event organizer, and the event organizer comes over and is like, Jerome, it's okay if you play R. Kelly. And I was like, no.
I don't
You
have
don't
any.
understand. I was like, I really don't have any R.
You're like,
Kelly. I was
what?
like, come here.
I have a
Yeah.
daughter and I don't have
I
R.
was,
Kelly.
like, I was like, type in R. Kelly, and she saw it. Nothing came up, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, you know, like you should believe the DJ before this random person moving forward." And,
Right.
You know, she was apologetic. Like she tipped me.
The
off.
organizer?
The
Or the
organizer.
girl?
She was
Okay.
She was apologetic. She tipped me more. She like wrote me some long email apologizing and deleted it. Didn't even read it.
Fuck
Yeah,
outta
but at
here.
the same time, it's like, you know, if somebody like let's say, and not me, but let's say I book you, will you take requests from me if I book you?
Well,
I
we
don't
talk
think you
about that.
should.
We talk about that ahead of time, though.
Okay. So if they have like specific songs, you'll put it in the
Oh,
mix.
You
Yeah.
mean if it's like a wedding? I mean,
No,
obviously,
well,
if it's
wedding is different. Wedding is
Yeah.
different. But I'm saying if I'm like, hey, Rome, I'm having a house party or whatever, like you're probably not going to DJ it. But hypothetically speaking, if I'm like, Rome, I want to book you for this party, this event, whatever,
yeah.
and then the event comes and I'm like, yo, you got to play this song. Blah, blah. You're like, is that okay or that's not okay?
Yeah, I mean, my thing is before we even get to that, I'm gonna have an idea of what you want to hear,
Right.
Yeah.
both overall vibe
Yeah.
and an actual specific.
We're gonna go over that
I'm
beforehand.
gonna have a virtual crate in Serato of what you want to hear,
Okay.
right?
I
And
like
then
that.
I build around that so that
Yep.
nobody's disappointed.
There you go.
And the best
Yeah.
part about having events like that though is like you can ask me for it, but I don't have the Wi-Fi.
Right.
So if I don't got it, I can't download it. Now in the
Right.
club, I can download it.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
CL, I can download it.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
you're
I'm
not
saying?
going to. Like,
Nah, of course not.
Yeah.
like if
That's not what it
if the person cutting the checks, like, hey Rome, can you play this song?
The only person who gets a request is Wilmot
Yep.
because he cuts the checks. Other
And
than
that's
that,
Wilmot.
Wilmot, the
And that's
Wilmot.
manager.
He's the
Oh,
general
okay.
manager of CL. But
Yeah.
that's he gets like one request.
But he also requests good stuff. He'll be like,
Yeah.
yo, like it'll be like house music or like African music.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
you're like, I was about to play that anyways.
anyway, you know
Have you been going? When's the next time you DJing at CL? I need to make a trip back down
Tomorrow.
there. Now that it's warm. Oh, really?
DJing
Early?
tomorrow, early 5 to 9. Yeah. But I don't think it's open to the public.
What you mean? It's always open. Come
It's
on.
like the Wizards holiday party or something like that.
Bradley Beal.
Whatever.
Look out for Don't Charge Abdul.
We'll see. Nevertheless, I mean,
Might slide through that shit.
requests are any DJ's. It's sort of like the bane of your existence because if it's a good request, then you feel like I wasn't prepared. But if it's a bad request, then you just react like I do. You just like,
Or you're like, I don't have it and I can't download it. So like, what do you want me to do?
it's never gonna make or break you.
Yeah.
Never. Like
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Well, it's like if you just do that, it throws your whole fucking set off. You know?
right because again, if I'm playing your request, I got to worry about 300 other people in there.
Right.
And if I make you and your 4 girlfriends happy, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's the same with rappers. DC, unfortunately, is the worst place when it comes to rappers. Like the rappers here don't conduct good business. Like
We
yo,
don't
here's
have
my-
any rappers here.
but I'm just saying that
They all live in
here's my
LA.
hard drive.
Yeah,
Here's my
they
hard
all live-
drive. Can you play my music in the club, bro? I've never heard this. I've
Right.
never heard of you. And what is it going to do for me moving
That's just
forward?
a bad idea. Just step into a DJ
Right.
like that. This is not the 90s where, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
No, the problem is
who are
that
who are the up and coming rappers out of here?
I mean, I'm not
I've-
naming names, but this has happened to me hundreds of times. And the
Okay.
thing about it is, it's the business etiquette is not right because,
Like if their manager reached out earlier in the day and was like, yo, I'm gonna send you this file.
of course,
Homie's gonna be in the club tonight. Go ahead. When he comes in, just play the first 30 seconds.
much easier. To
Yeah, and you're
sustain.
like, word, I'll do that all day long.
not all day.
I'm just
but
saying,
I
but
will
like,
do it. Yes,
If the right person calls you,
if the approach is right.
yeah.
If the approach is right, I'll consider it.
If there's
way
a bag
more.
involved,
If
even
there's a
more.
bag involved?
even if there is no bag involved, if I
Right.
just like the song, then I'll
Yeah,
let's
of
go,
course.
let's rock it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But if you don't like the song, then it's easier to come with the bag.
100%.
The bag never supersedes me liking the song.
Sure.
Some
because-
the bag
I'm sure,
helps.
I'm sure
No.
some bags do. You just haven't got the bag yet.
Listen, my taste level is so fantastic that I don't want to waste it by you know what I'm saying somebody
Oh,
from PG
man.
County with all of a sudden having a rap song. It's like I was playing NERD records when black people didn't know what that was out here. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it is what it is, man. It's all good. Episode 155 was a podcast. Speaking of DJs and requests, our guy Abdul's going to be in Vegas this weekend.
Oh shit. I'm
You know
in
what I'm
Vegas,
saying?
baby.
You know,
Vegas, baby. I haven't been to Vegas in a really, really long time. It's kind of embarrassing. Or good. Depends how you look at it. I think the last time I was in Vegas might have been 2015, maybe. Or 2013. It's been a long time. But
What are you going
I
out there
know-
for?
yo,
Can
my
we-
homie
can-
got
can we even say?
nominated for the Grammys, and so yeah, he was like, "Yo, come on out and hang out." So a group of us are just heading out there, and we're just gonna go hang out with the brother and just have a good time. So
So do you wear what shoes do you wear? Do you wear the Grammy Dunks? Do you have like Grammy Air Force Ones?
there's no Grammy Air Force Ones, but there are Grammy Dunks, which I actually do have a pair of.
Yeah. Do you kill them with the Parises? Just why not?
Nah. I
Nah?
mean, I'm gonna be easy in Vegas, bro.
West Indy Air Force Ones just for the
Maybe-
culture?
maybe I don't know. I actually don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna wear. I don't even know what
probably
the
the-
dress code is like in Vegas. Like
Probably the
you know what I mean?
Georgetown ones.
You know what? I'm thinking I might have to grab a pair while I'm out there. I'm gonna go
You
see
probably
my
get a pair
guy.
delivered like tomorrow or the next day from the UPS.
Man, I would like. I'm gonna go see my man. I'm not gonna say at what place, but the homie. I'm gonna stop by his shop and see him, and hopefully I can
See if you
get
can
my
get there
hands
Friday.
on the Georgetown ones as well
Hold on,
as
so you get there Friday.
I get there Friday.
Okay, so Friday you probably can make it happen. Saturday probably all gone.
Oh no, Saturday's all gone. But
Yeah.
once I get there Friday,
First
you know what
stop.
I mean? I'm starting moving around. Yeah, I get there Friday around 1 p.m. Some of my friends will already be there, and some of them coming from Jamaica don't get there till later, till about 7 p.m. But either way, man, I'll be in Vegas. If you're out there, holler at me, man. Let's have fun. I reached out to Crooked Jerome and told him I was coming out, and he's actually doing a day party somewhere on Friday, and then he's out of town Saturday and Sunday, and he invited me to the spot on Friday. So yeah, I might swing through with some of the homies that I'm gonna be with.
Gotta
yeah.
do it. You gotta meet the whole squad, man. You gotta
Yeah.
meet D Miles.
Do you
my
know
guy.
Crooked?
I met Crooked, you know, it's funny. I met Crooked when he was here. What was that, 5-6 years ago, Jerome? Maybe for Premium Goods was having not Premium Goods. Scooty and them's brand, Premium
Oh
Co.
yeah.
Premium Co. And he ended up getting a ride with me from the venue in Northeast. It was actually Jerome. It was me, you, and Crooked in my car, and I think we went
Yes.
to like Park or some shit.
Probably. It sounds about
And
right.
yeah, so I mean, other than that, I listen to their podcast, the Road Podcast, and we follow each other on the gram. But our physical interaction has only been once. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
only linked up once.
Very
in real
brief
life.
interaction.
Yeah, I mean, we hung out that evening. That night he was here. That one night he was here in DC. I don't even
We
know
had a-
why he was here. Was he here?
He came
Just
to
happened
that.
to be here, right?
Yeah, he came. Well, I think he was DJing. I think he had DJed Park that Friday,
Oh,
and
okay.
then I think their event was Saturday. But I think
Yes.
But I think that next Sunday it wasn't Snowmageddon, but it was like a real bad
It
snowstorm.
was a
the
bad
next day.
snowstorm.
You
Yeah.
get stuck out here?
Nah, he was catching like an early train in New York. He's from New York, so he's catching. Early
Oh, he
train
lives in New York.
He's
Well,
from
at
New
that
York.
time, he
At that
lived
time,
in
he
New
was
York.
in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he lives
still-
in Vegas now.
Yeah, he's been in Vegas for like 15 years. So.
Oh, really? So he was
Yeah.
in Vegas even back then.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Got
still DJing in Vegas, Rome? I know you
I
was out
haven't.
there
I've
for
only.
a little bit,
I've only been that one time, and
but you were in the talks of like trying to like. I
yeah,
know
but
you went out.
the pandemic just killed
Pandy
it.
fucked it all up.
Where's your brother at this weekend? Is he in Vegas?
He was there last weekend.
Oh,
Missed
I
it.
know,
shit.
but it's the Grammy weekend. You know, Keller might be
Yeah.
back.
Nah,
might
he's
be
not. I
there.
talked to him earlier today. He's not going. He got tables
Okay.
in Scottsdale, but you just missed him. Literally. He
Damn.
was
All
just
right.
there. He ran it up last weekend.
Shout out to Sean
Um,
Paul, man. He's about to bring that Grammy home. Let's do it.
Yeah, but shout out to Crooked, man. I remember he was out here. Park on Saturday nights used to do like an Asian Saturday
Yeah.
night thing.
I think isn't that still the case? It's not
I don't
Asian
think
heavy.
Park, I don't think Park
International.
does
They
like.
call it international.
I don't
night, but
think. I don't think they're
it's
doing
Asian.
club shit anymore.
No,
are
it's
they?
back on.
It's
Yeah,
back on.
they bring it back.
It's back on, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it's back on.
No. So no, this was really Asian. Like,
No, it
this
was completely Asian.
Oh no,
So-
I've been there. I've been there.
but
Yeah.
this was also years ago, right?
I-
Because the Asians used to go to Park and they used to go to Capital,
K Street.
K Street Lounge, Capital.
Yeah.
K Street before.
And they used to fight like crazy.
Oh, they go hard. Don't get it
They
twisted.
go hard.
I mean, and they drink like crazy.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
fight. So I'd come in and do Capital Sundays, and they'd be like, "Jerome, it was Royal Rumble in here last night," and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"Who
they
was
go.
fighting?" Like all these little Asian kids from like Annandale and
Yeah,
all these
Paul's
places
Church.
would just go bananas in the club. I'm
And
like,
they do.
"Really?" Yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
And
So-
they about it.
there was a
I'm gonna-
promoter, Julie something, and she was the one that was running Park and was bringing Crooked in, and she was doing.
She's Asian too, right?
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
half Asian, right?
I
half
thought
Asian,
she was
half white or something
That's
like that.
She
Asian.
was full. I thought she
Yeah,
was
she's
full.
Asian. Okay.
Whatever,
I mean,
but
That's Asian.
she was doing a good job of having, you know what I'm saying, like the club was full, you know what I'm saying? It made it look, I think now so international is more
Persian.
Latino.
Persian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Latinos they're like, yo, it's
They go to
Spanish
Bravo
night.
Bravo. They go to their own spots.
Now they have a million places to go to.
Yeah,
what's
they got
the
a lot of
what's the
places.
one Spanish spot we're supposed to go to in Maryland, Jerome? We never
Nah.
had.
Langley Park.
Yeah.
But nah,
The Pandy fucked it up.
now we're going this summer.
Okay.
So
You
our
won't
guy
be
D
back out.
Coke, D Coke. Every time I see him, man, he's back outside a little
That's
bit.
my Sierra Leonean brother right there. My
D Coke
brother.
pulled up. D Coke pulled up on me last week, and I was at Law Society early.
He was like, just getting back from Menage.
D Coke cannot. Tequila's rough. I only drink tequila on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell people that, I'm like, yo, I do it because I take 3 of them and like I'm good for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and like you working too, so you're not like
Right.
getting it. You're sipping slow.
D Coke had 3 and was like in a whole nother
Dusted.
place.
Yeah, but
the
three
first thing-
over the course of like 4 hours is different than the 3 over the course of like an hour.
This was like, it was like 2 hours, so it kind of got him out the way.
Yeah.
But he was just like, yo, Rome, we got to go to Menage this summer. I
Oh
said,
my
yo,
God. He's African with the Dominican
let's
accent.
do it.
It's all good.
So here's the thing, right? This past weekend, I'm going to get a check downtown. I'm at Decades to get a check.
Okay.
You DJ at Decades?
No, I DJed at Law Society, but the promoter was like, yo, come to Decades.
Yep.
Because they're like, yo, we'll give you some dates over the summer. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. So as I'm leaving Decades with the check in my hand, I see these 2 waitresses. I haven't seen them in a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever was good. So they like, I'm like, what y'all about to do? I was like, because I'm headed home. Like, I'm 42 buses right there in front of Decades.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm like,
I got my check. I'm ready
No
to go
wait.
home.
Yeah.
Stop at the bank on the way.
Bus is 4 minutes away. I'm
Yeah.
like, ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
They're like, hop in. We're going to Menage.
They're like, no. They're like, yo, let's walk across the street. We're going to Public.
Are they what race are they?
They're Spanish.
Colombian?
They're Spanish. They're
Oh,
Spanish.
Jerome loves the Spanish ladies.
Nah, I just happened.
Don't
to
say
know.
nah. What you mean you don't love
I mean, it's not like I have a thing for like. I'm not like.
I mean,
A
you only
little
had
bit.
you only had a baby with one. I'm just saying.
I am an equal opportunist.
I'm just
equal
saying.
opportunist.
You grew up in Arizona and you got a baby with one.
I'm an
It's
equal
okay.
opportunist.
I hear
don't
you.
know.
I hear you.
I'm an
I
equal
hear you.
opportunist.
All right, so,
So
yeah.
we cross the street. We go to Public. It's completely dead on on the 2nd and 3rd floors.
Yep. And then you
'Cause
walk
you
up.
guys been
Then
to
you
Public.
walk up the stairway to heaven.
To that stairway to heaven.
To the outdoor.
The bachata brunch at Public.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. So
You
first
didn't.
of all,
You didn't make it home.
Nah, I was good. I was only staying out till 8.
Okay.
But the
What time of
problem,
the day did you get there?
it was
11.
like 5:30. No,
Okay.
5:30.
So, okay. That's light. That's light. 3 hours.
Because I was
That's
trying
right.
to, I was from the shop trying to get my check. Like I'm focused. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You on a mission.
I put my phone on auto Shazam because I didn't know none of the songs.
Oh, you hit every single song.
91 songs that I auto Shazammed in the course of 3
So
hours.
you ready to play bachata brunch now?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You could be
I'm
hired for that
So
gig.
then like with Shazam, it'll make a playlist.
Yep. Already. So
Yeah,
you just have to
Apple
press
Music.
play and go.
I just got to download the songs from Apple Music,
Yeah.
and I have them all on my computer. But
Wow.
I was very surprised. I was very, I was like happily surprised that they played a lot of different music. They went crazy with the bachata stuff. They went crazy with all the Spanish. But then they gave you some Afrobeat. They gave you
Some reggaeton.
90s. You know, but then they gave you some 90s reggae. Like my man hit Murder
I
She
like
Wrote,
that.
and I just said, "Oh boy, like where are we?" You know what I'm saying? Like
The DJ was Spanish too?
absolutely.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, man. Like it was a really
Jerome might be the only like non-Spanish DJ that can play 91 bachata songs and not understand what the fuck they saying.
I don't know what they said. I don't know
You
when
still
they got
playing
the
it
song.
though.
I just be like, yo, shout out Daddy Yankee. You know what
Boom.
I'm saying?
Shout out
Like,
to Daddy Yankee just put out his last album.
I got it, too.
Legend Daddy.
I got it. I got the album. Yeah.
Said he's retiring.
I listened to. I'm not gonna
retire.
lie. I listened to it on the way to work. On the way to work today. It's
Listen,
alright.
that's your people's too.
Yeah,
That's
for,
your
no, for sure,
roots.
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. I'll fuck with it. Daddy
I don't know
Yankee. That's,
nothing. I don't know nothing they're saying. I don't even need to know.
I mean, he
anything.
kind of wild on it. He said he invented reggaeton on it.
Didn't he?
I mean, I don't think so.
Nah, reggaeton.
He's been around for 25 years, hasn't
I
he?
mean,
But the break, like you know, how a lot of the songs sound the same.
yeah. I mean,
So,
that's
like,
all
the-
Spanish music. Bachata also.
Yeah. It's
but the
isn't it one
actual-
beat for the whole album?
Yeah, but that's it's some black.
A
It's
rhythm.
black though. It's like some black shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it came
What do you mean?
from-
It's some black shit.
Like the original that break is from either like Haiti,
It's like Afro
or
beat.
African. Yeah, it's
it's
black.
from Jamaica.
No,
No,
not
it's from
this.
Africa. It's
Yeah,
from the
it's
same place
African.
Jamaican music comes from.
Yeah, like the
Africa.
break, they've been
No,
able
I
to,
know
like-
that, but I'm saying the one rhythm we hear on pretty much every
Reggaeton beat.
reggaeton beat is
It
like a
came,
Jamaican
I think,
rhythm.
Nah, I
think.
think it came from Africa and it hit the Caribbean as a whole. Maybe Jamaica adopted it first, and then Puerto Rico got it.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's
I think
essentially the
it's a
story of it.
variation of a known Jamaican
Yeah.
rhythm, is what I'm saying.
But
I'm sure it
either
all came
way,
from Africa.
Yeah, I mean,
either
it has
way,
to. It
Yeah.
probably
Chapter-
did. It probably did come from Jamaica because hence the name reggaeton.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
It's not Afrotone.
But Chapter Brunch was popping. They was going
That
for
sounds
theirs
lit.
in there. It was like I was like, oh, okay, this is a thing.
Did they have food there? Or nobody was eating.
Oh, you got to go down to like one of the floors below.
Yeah, nobody
to get
eating.
food.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no. It's not a real brunch. It's just.
Well, this
it's
is
just-
5:30. So I
Okay.
mean,
Oh,
what
okay,
So
happened,
this
okay.
everybody's drunk by
what
then.
happened at 2
Yeah.
o'clock could be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Chapter
nevertheless,
brunch.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was popping.
So what ended up happening with the girls that you were with?
I went home, so I don't know what happened. I don't think you understand. Like they're adult women, and it was great to
Okay.
see them. Haven't seen them in a long time.
Where do
and
they
it was-
work?
They used to work at one was at Capital,
Rose
and one
Bar.
was at Opera.
Okay.
Mm,
Opera used to be my spot.
yeah,
Yeah,
That was my Friday night
Eddie
spot.
used to be in
yeah.
the cut.
Eddie
right
used to
when I
be
was deep in
posted
it.
up right by the bar,
Yes, sir.
because I forget her name, but she would.
I
hook
can't
it
remember
up.
her name. Yeah, she
the
would look.
corner of the bar where nobody else was allowed.
Was
Yeah.
was it Kayla?
I
Was it
remember.
Kayla?
I can't even remember her name. Natea introduced me to her, and I don't even know how she did what she did. Like me and Noel would go there, and like we would get like a $20 check, and like we
Yeah,
peeled all the way back.
Noel would be there the nights you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's probably why she would look out because he's probably up in there
He'd be in there.
getting rhythm all night.
Rome, what's up? And he would just be like,
Yeah,
let's do it.
and that's when they used to let me burn it down in the club. Like before that was a thing, they wouldn't even trip back then.
yeah. No, this is like 8-9 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, 14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody
Easy.
you couldn't smoke in the club like
and
that.
I would burn it down right there in the corner.
That Opera Fridays used to go crazy.
What about Opera Tuesdays?
I didn't
Remember
do
that?
that. I was doing recess.
I think that was college night, right?
No, this is after recess, bro.
No, this was the same time as recess. They opened
Oh,
in
really?
2000. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yo, Tuesday nights used to be a good night to fucking go out. Stop playing.
Dude,
You don't
Monday,
remember Fly
Tuesday.
Lounge on Tuesdays?
Oof, I do.
That shit was
I
lit
remember.
too.
Yeah. Fuck.
Tuesdays is that's yeah.
Tuesday's a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now everything is dead. It's so dead.
Somebody needs to
Monday-
bring something back,
Somebody
man.
gotta bring a Tuesday night party back.
Monday and Tuesday are dead.
Dog, I
It's
was you know what's so funny is I woke up to go running this morning at like 3:45, right? And all of a sudden I get an alert on my phone. The Future Mogul is going live. It's 4 a.m. So I'm
Oh,
like,
he's feeling good.
I was like, oh, this is about to be
Like, I
entertaining.
gotta tune in.
I was like, this is about to be entertaining. I'm getting on. I get on and he's fucking on another fucking level. Just came out of the fucking club in Atlanta. He's at Waffle House.
Oh,
and
he's lit.
he's like, yo, we just came back from a fucking R&B party. And there needs to be something like it in DC.
There
Then
is,
he's-
isn't there?
I don't know, but there should be like the week is wide open. I don't understand.
Isn't there an R&B party only R&B party here?
Alizé
Yeah.
did one
Oh, you
a
know
long
what?
time ago.
I'm wrong because that's when we were in Miami and Jared said he throws an R&B party, right?
on Sunday. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yo, there gotta be something like that. Like
There
have
is.
something
No, there is.
here.
1942 got a Wednesday night R&B party.
Okay. But
And
Listen,
I
that
see
sounded
them
like a
play.
vibe. He was coming back and he was faded. He's like, I'm staying up. I gotta fly back home. And I was like, oh man, this is entertaining. Shout out to the Future Mogul, our guy Greg. Mo, of course, you know, success on launching their rivalry. They went toe to toe with Under Armour, Steph Curry sneakers.
I fuck with Greg's harder.
Nah,
I
like both of them actually,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like Mo's a little bit.
I like both of them. I would only wear Greg's.
because they're all black, black and white. Yeah, I hear
I
you.
would hoop in them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I would
Greg's
use them for
Greg's
what
would
they're
be a
for.
hooper shoe right there.
Yeah.
See,
You
if
gotta,
I was-
you gotta
if
go
I
up
was
half
gonna
the size
hoop-
in
If
Under
I was
Armour.
gonna hoop, I would wear Mo's because they flashier.
True.
Well, he's
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about for performance wise for like
Same shoe.
ankles. No, it's not. One is low and one is high.
Oh, I thought it's the same shoe.
No,
Nah.
no. They're not the same shoe.
I mean, they're both. It's a great thing, man. To see
Yeah.
those dudes.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Enjoying life.
Yeah, nah, they're
It's always
killing
beautiful.
it. They're having a great time. I love
Yeah,
it.
episode 155 was a podcast.
Shout out to the
Um,
museum.
You know, we were a little we were a little, let's say, hopeful. We took some information that we received and we ran with it a little further than the goal line was supposed to be.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Yeah, I
At,
need to
at,
know.
at a in our heart of hearts, we're fans of the music first and foremost, right? Abdul and I have had many spirited conversations, barbershop-esque conversations, including some
Oh,
of your
Hov and
favorite
Nas?
rappers. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we took some information that came our way. We definitely just
We fabricated.
we made up a
ran-
whole lie.
we-
Abdul fabricated.
I forgot to say I'm joking at the end and kind of
That's
forgot all
okay.
about
That's
it.
okay. That's okay.
Listen, people, there is no Hov and Nas concert. Okay,
Sorry. We got
Um,
killed, man.
Wishful thinking.
It was
We got destroyed in our fucking
Comments.
not even
Yeah,
our
GM.
messages. People want to know how they can fucking get down and get tickets to this fucking upcoming show. And for one, the giveaway was we said it was at the Wolf Trap, which Hove respectfully to the Wolf Trap. I'm not even going to comment any further because
Yeah,
I want to
let's
go
chill.
back to the Wolf Trap.
But shout out to the Jewish George
I
for
don't-
passing on the information.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Do you
joking,
guys-
guys.
do you
Hove
guys
and Nas
remember-
are not doing a show together.
Hold on, but so Nas did a few shows at Wolf Trap. So are you
He did-
admitting
he
that?
did one.
Are you admitting that Hove is a bigger star than Nas?
No, I'm simply saying.
I mean, Hove is not capable of performing at Wolf Trap, but Nas is.
I just think Hove has a more sophisticated approach to things.
Okay,
Like Hove,
he's
Hove
a bigger
look-
he's a
Hove-
bigger star than Nas.
big star. Hove will only fly private. Nas might take a train. I don't know.
I don't think Nas. I think
I'm
Nas,
not saying he's
I think
literally
Nas is only
taking a
on the
train.
PJs now.
Of course, but I'm saying
He's
if I
more
was
humble. He
to
seems
pick
more
one-
humble.
Yeah, he seems more humble and down to earth.
Yeah.
Um,
Not as rich as Jay.
I mean, we don't know. I mean, Nas.
I think we
Nas
do.
is listen. Shout out to what
Crypto-
Queensbridge Investments.
Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Queensbridge Investments is doing big numbers, which is
I hear you.
Nas's hedge fund,
I hear
and it
you.
has investments in. There have been angel investors in
I'm not
Lyft and
I'm not
and
counting his money.
fucking-
I'm not counting his money for him.
Neither am I. I don't even know. I don't
I'm
even
just
know how to
saying.
count that kind of money.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying from what I can see personality wise, it just seems
just
like,
from the track record of what
yeah,
type of
Nas
they
is
perform at.
more approachable. You see him out in the streets, you see him walking
Yeah.
around,
You
and
can't approach Jay. You can't get to him.
you can't even touch Jay.
Yeah,
you can't even
can't-
yell at Jay. He's
Yeah.
too far away.
Yeah, you can't. You can't approach him. He's unapproachable.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of
Yeah.
Hove, man.
Nas, we saw Nas like just kicking it on the sidewalk.
We saw Nas
That's what I'm saying. He was
after his show, and
Yeah,
he had just
chilling.
come back from Kamala Harris's crib,
chilling.
chilling.
Yeah.
Did y'all go to the club with me that night when I was?
Yeah, we
went there,
did.
We left. We went in, went out.
Oh yeah, y'all did. I think didn't Eddie hang out with me?
No, I left. I mean, Abdul left.
We both
Yeah.
left,
It's
Yeah.
popping.
but
It was
we had
too much.
gone-
It was too much. It was
Yeah,
too much.
it's
They were
popping.
too
I
much.
killed it. I
But
killed
we
it
saw
that night.
we saw Nas when he pulled up.
Yep. And we saw him in
When
the
we were
club too.
leaving. Yeah,
It's all good. Listen, it's all good.
yeah.
Episode 155.
So who's the show that's gonna be at the?
I don't have my phone in front of me.
I have
don't
it.
know.
It's gonna be.
What's the dates?
It's gonna be what is it? July
It's Big
7th?
Daddy Kane.
July 1st.
Okay, July 1st.
And it's gonna
Rakim.
be Rakim, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Slick Rick, DeBrat, Big Daddy Kane, Tretch of Naughty by Nature, and Talib Kweli. It's a fucking weird lineup.
That is a weird lineup. How did
Like-
the Brat fit into that
And
lineup?
and Tretch of
And
Naughty by
Tretch.
Nature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strange.
I mean,
Okay.
you got like Rakim, Slick Rick,
That's gonna be a 50.
Big Daddy Kane.
That's gonna be a 50 and up show, right
How
there.
do you throw DeBrat and Tretch? Even Talib Kweli, like
I mean, let's be honest. The Brat and Tretch are probably closer to 50 than they are 45.
No, everybody over there is closer
Yeah.
to 50, if not
Yeah.
over 50.
So everybody. So
Yeah.
everybody's. It's a 50 and over show. Cool.
Rakim is knocking on 60.
But I
God
really
bless.
doubt the people that are there to see Slick Rick and Rakim care about DeBrat doing like Functified.
There's only one way to
I
find
think
out.
I think I see that. I can see that connection actually.
I don't
there's-
know.
I think that's
there's-
the
to me,
same. That's the
there's-
same audience.
I just feel like Talib Kweli and DeBrat as like polar opposites as far as hip hop goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think-
they're
I-
from the same
know what I'm saying?
generation. of music.
Yeah, generation, yeah, but not cut from the same cloth.
No.
But I think the Brat is a different generation than Rakim, right?
Oh,
So
for sure.
so
sure.
you have
The Brat wasn't even born when Rakim was bubbling.
but I think you have to
No, she was
sprinkle
born.
in. I think you have to sprinkle in so it doesn't become like a Legends of Hip Hop tour.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
yeah.
sprinkle in. You know,
Yeah,
what I'm
you want to
saying,
get different demographic.
Well,
in
it's
there.
called Masters of the Mic, and I mean,
I mean,
is
She's not a master. She's a mistress.
she had a
Wait.
song with Big, so you know what I mean. Like you
I
got to give her
mean,
that. Is she the
yeah.
only? She's the only one on that lineup that had a song with Big.
Really? Talib Kweli doesn't have a song with Big like
Nope.
most Def Talib. No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
She's the only one on that lineup that has a song with Big.
What
So you
song
have-
did she have with
It's
Big?
called the B-sides. I'll send it to you. It's up
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
It's on an
it.
album or it's on her
I
shit.
think it was on Bad Boys, the first movie, Bad Boys 1 soundtrack. I think
Oh, okay.
it's like some Martin movie. It's a banger though. It's a great song.
Big Daddy Kane doesn't have a song with Big.
He has songs with Jay. He might have
Got
had
a
some
song with
unofficial
Jay.
stuff, but nothing crazy.
Wow.
I mean, by the time Big came around, Kane was already done. Like
Wow.
Kane was done in 92, 93, and Big started bubbling in 91, 92, and they just never crossed paths like that.
Big came out in 93, right?
But I'm talking like Who's the Man soundtrack and like when he
Yeah.
started bubbling. The album dropped in 94, but he was bubbling in 91, 92.
Yeah.
So,
Ready to Die dropped in 94.
Yep.
Okay. Damn.
So, you know,
And the next album dropped in 97
yeah.
after he passed away.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Wait, Big's birthday just passed too, didn't it? No, that
I
was
believe it did.
March 25th or something like that. Was some date, or it was an anniversary of something, a record or something like that.
If you look in our chat, it's right there. That's the song. That's a YouTube link to it. But we'll get to that later.
All right.
So, episode
Yeah.
155. We'll wait for Eddie to come back so we can speak more. Okay, but obviously I jumped back on Twitch, so it's Jerome Baker 3RD on Twitch. Twitch
The
is
ladies,
Monday
single ladies, get in there.
There's no ladies.
Shoot your shot
It's like 9
with
people
Jerome
in
on
it.
Twitch. Yeah.
I'm on there playing music, talking to dudes mainly. So you know what I mean. But I have
And
a-
girls,
a
they
mod- a
listen, there were like
moderator.
4 girls in there.
I have my moderator. Her name is Miss Nebraska. She holds it down. She's the best.
Have you
at
ever
what she
met her
does.
in person?
No, sir.
Do you know what she looks like? Is she on Instagram?
You should look. You
I
should
don't know.
look.
What's her name?
Miss
Absolutely.
Nebraska.
Maybe
Miss
maybe
Nebraska.
maybe she's the lady for you.
No. I mean, she's an awesome person, but our conversations are purely about Twitch.
Is her name
Which
Chloe?
is fine. Yeah,
Oh, that's her. I see. Jerome follows her. He's like, I don't even know
of course.
this guy.
You have to. You have to. You have to be like.
You sneaky fucking guy,
She
man.
helped me navigate Twitch.
This fucking sneaky dude.
He
man.
said Jerome follows her.
Of course. How could you
That's
not? Like you
stupid.
have to be.
Yeah, they work together to a certain capacity.
Listen,
Absolutely. That thing.
and she lives in Nebraska.
Atlanta.
It would make sense.
It's from Nebraska.
Okay.
But you need a moderator on Twitch to be successful.
Listen,
How did she become your moderator?
she volunteered and
Yeah,
it
yeah,
worked
it's a
out well.
volunteer status, and then I'm always
But-
like, hey, like
I think Jerome got something going on with her. I'll be honest.
that's not true at all.
I'll be honest, guys.
I'm the one being honest right now. So I don't know what to tell you, my guy.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest. I think Jerome has something going
You're
on
being a
with her.
dead horse over here. Nevertheless, shout out to
Shout out to
Slutty-
her.
Well, now that we're speaking about Atlanta, shout out to Slutty Vegan. I don't know if you guys ever had Slutty Vegan before. It's a vegan restaurant based out of Atlanta that is pure crack. Like,
Oh, I saw they had a pop up here at my man's
Whoa.
spot.
they had
right?
a pop up in Baltimore first,
Okay.
and then
It's called Slutty Vegan.
Slutty Vegan, and they a couple days
I
later.
don't know if I
brought it
like that
down.
name, but
They had it
At Barcode.
at Barcode.
Shout out
yeah.
to Taz.
So
shout out to Taz. I just saw Taz like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes
the
ago.
unfortunate the unfortunateness of it is that they basically you text a number and that number would then text you back giving you the location when the pop-up would be. It was like 1 to 5. So let's say
Okay.
hey, it's 10 a.m. text this number and then we'll hit you back at like let's say 11:30 or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our very own supporter of What's a Podcast, a rival of Abdul's, the only
Who?
person who buys
Oh, Dream.
capital jeans consistently, Dream D, supporter of the podcast.
Yeah.
My man Dream D said he was in line and he was waiting. And then he saw friend of the podcast, Dre the Mayor, cut the line. And at that point, he knew he was getting no Slutty Vegan.
I mean, listen, he should have hit us up because
I told him.
barcode is like our second home.
Yeah, I was in Barcode the week before. Like
that's
4
my
days
that's
before.
my brother Taz's spot. I can walk in that shit with fucking flip flops on
Absolutely. He
at
saw
any
Dre
hour.
in there. He saw Dre. He just said, "Yep, I'm going home." And then he pulled.
The
out.
line was long as shit, though. I did see, and
Absolutely,
it was a
yeah.
lot of pilgrims in line, which was crazy. Did you notice that? It's not a.
No. You don't understand. The food is not like it's just not like a black thing. It's like.
But is this a black owned business?
Yes,
Slutty
but the
Vegan
company,
is,
but the
okay.
company is like revered for the food. Like
Yeah,
the food is amazing.
It was a lot of like,
Bro,
Caucasians.
from what I
shout out to
understand, the woman who started the business may or may not be from the area, like from DC area.
Okay.
And to me, it would make so much sense if they opened here. Like I'd be there 5 days a week because I've heard the food tastes nothing like vegan. Like it tastes 100% like the food it's supposed to be, and it's amazing from what I've been told. I never had it. So
Are we sure it's 100% vegan?
100%. Look at the menu.
I mean, it has to be.
Look at the menu. The menu.
What if they're lying?
Nah, they're not gonna lie. They don't
Okay.
need to. They're making too much money to lie. They just open. They have more than one location. I mean, bro, the menu is so crazy. It's just plant-based food. Banging plant-based food is there.
I don't know if I want to try like plant based chicken. Like,
Can you call it chicken?
I don't
You
know.
call it chick, CHICK apostrophe N.
Oh my
That's
god.
what it's officially known as.
Oh, so
because-
it's probably like chickpeas.
No, it's just they. Every place has their own explanation of what they choose to use. So, like, I don't know if you guys have been to Bubby's. Doesn't sound like you've been to Bubby's. Bubby's is on M Street. You know where that Chipotle is on like 19th and M.
Yes.
It goes down.
Yep.
So there's this.
Oh, yep.
So there's this food incubator on M Street, and Bubby's Plant Burgers has been occupying a space for like 6 months. They're taking over the old New Orleans. Remember the New Orleans Cafe in Adams Morgan?
Yep.
Bubby's is taking that over, but as of now, they run their business
It's a
out of that.
mistake. No business has ever survived that location.
I agree.
Hold on. What place in Adams Morgan?
New Orleans Cafe.
I don't even know where that is.
Right
It's on the middle of the
18th.
block.
I loved it though. It
Me
was so
too.
good.
New
New Orleans Cafe
Cafe.
was my spot.
It was so good. Oh my
It was fucking
I
fire.
never even heard of it.
crack!
Yeah,
Right there, right
they're
there in the middle of the block.
Dog, the jambalaya was fire.
Where in the middle of the block?
Close to like, remember there used to be the little spot that would sell like the little, what are the herbal cigarettes called? Like,
You talking about Beatties?
yeah, like BDs. Remember there used to be a spot right there, like across from
Oh, the B
from
and K
Trist and all
newsstand.
that. Like, yeah, there used to be like the little beady spot,
Yep,
and they'll
yep,
sell
yep,
like
right
little
by the
bongs
newsstand.
and shit like that.
Yeah,
Well, it was
B&K.
it was like a few doors down, closer towards like Felix.
It was an alley, so it was like
Oh.
an alley right there, and that's
Yeah,
where-
yeah, right by the alley.
So
Yeah.
anyway, Bubby's Plants is like Eddie. I know you know Sharky, don't you?
Of course.
Sharky owns Bubby's Plants Burger.
Sharky owns Pow Pow.
So this Pow Pow is this is their burger restaurant spinoff of Pow Pow,
Okay.
and they're killing it. And so that is the best vegan spot to me. I love New Vegan too, but
Okay.
Bubby's.
I'm not gonna
is
lie. I'm not gonna lie. Keep it all the way on 100. I wasn't a fan of Pow Pow. I tried it a
It's
bunch
too
of times.
much. Yeah,
I
it's
tried
too
it a
much.
bunch of times, and I just wasn't a fan of it. I wanted to like it, and I wanted to support it.
I'm not
I
there
just,
yet.
I just couldn't get with it.
Pow Pow is what, a type of vegan food or
No, Pow Pow
just
is that's
a
the
restaurant?
name of the restaurant. It's on
Okay.
8th Street Northeast. It's by right next door to where your man's opening up his spot.
Oh, okay.
It's next to
Right.
Smith Commons.
Exactly, which is where his man's opening the spot
Yeah.
up.
Oh, okay. Actually, no, because that little restaurant in between Smith.
There's
Commons,
soul
Soul is
tacos.
crack. Soul is
And
crack.
it's like Pow Pow, soul tacos, Smith Commons.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Slutty Vegan is like it's really, really good. If they come to DC, I think it'll go crazy out here because, like you said, Abdul, it'll be a lot of pilgrims out there,
Yeah.
you know, who are going
Pilgrim foodies.
No, I
just-
saw. Listen, I saw the lines on the internet, and it was a lot of fucking pilgrims waiting in line in suits and shit. They were obviously working
barcode?
that area. Yeah.
Wow.
So there,
Yeah.
so for instance, the Menage trois sandwich is $19. Plant-based plant-based patty loaded with vegan bacon, vegan shrimp, vegan cheese, onions, lettuce, tomato, and our slut sauce on a vegan Hawaiian bun.
It's a fucking club sandwich.
Yeah. I'm kind of over these $20 sandwiches. I'll be honest.
I think I'm good. I
They
mean,
got
I'll try it, but I'm good.
They got the dancehall queen, plant-based patty loaded with sweet jerk plantains, vegan cheese, caramelized onions. I mean, I'm down to try it for sure.
I'm down to try it, but I don't know.
I had a $20 fucking
They ain't
egg and
nothing like the
cheese
real
sandwich
thing. There's nothing like
the
the
other
real
day,
thing.
and I was fucking so mad at myself for doing it.
I mean,
It
listen,
probably was. It wasn't even. It's not even that good. Like
No.
when you eat it, you're like, man, I'm wasting my fucking money.
I ate that shit mad at myself for spending $20 on it.
Exactly. You
where'd you
couldn't
get it
even
from?
enjoy it.
I went to Blue Pleasant or some shit like that around the corner from the shop on R Street. It's like a little breakfast.
Oh, it's
spot.
like the little blue something coffee shop or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And-
no, that place looks whack. I know what you're
and,
talking about.
I mean, it was like $16 for the sandwich, and by the time I tipped out, I was at $21,
yeah, for sure.
Woo.
and I was like, "Fuck."
The only
Like,
breakfast
it was-
sandwiches in DC that are worthwhile are the sandwich at L. The breakfast sandwich at L is crazy.
That's in
I don't
Mount Pleasant.
eat eggs, man.
That's the
so
one that me,
breakfast
you, and Lex
sandwiches is
had.
a wrap for
Yeah.
me.
Me, you, and Lex had.
Listen,
And
go to
then-
Call Your Mother,
I'm about to say, and call your mother. Call your
Yeah.
mother breakfast sandwich.
and there's another fucking a fire Ethiopian carryout on. It's called Heat the Spot on
I've seen
Georgia
that.
Avenue.
I saw
Listen
that.
to me. They're fucking breakfast
Ethiopian
sandwiches.
breakfast sandwiches.
No, it's
Yeah, I'm not
Ethiopian
sure
owned,
about
but
that
it's
one.
regular.
Okay,
It's
okay.
regular.
It's not like
regular food.
it's not like an enjada sandwich.
No. It's regular food. Like I get a turkey bacon,
Shut up.
egg and cheese on a everything bagel, toasted, and it's
Okay.
fire.
So it's just Ethiopian owned.
Yeah, it's just Ethiopian
restaurant.
owned.
It's like
but-
a Roman Rooster type joint.
But they got a lot of stuff on the menu, and they do like smoothies and shakes and all that shit too. and
Where's
you get
that
'em
at?
right
I see it all the
Georgia.
time.
It's like on Georgia and not Columbia, but like around that area.
Like up there, Lamont area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, Lamont's too far up, but it's right there. You can't miss
the
it.
one thing
Irving
I'll
or some
s-
shit.
The one
Word.
Lamont, Irving's between Lamont and no.
Oh,
Irving's,
okay.
Yeah. So
It's right
the one
there.
thing I'll say is
Irving's
DC just
yeah.
Irving is before Lamont.
'Cause
Yeah, it's
Irving-
one block.
To all our listeners who are not in DC, sorry guys.
It's
Our
It goes
apologies.
in alphabetical order.
I'm just saying, I'm parked now. The next street down, the next light for me is Irving. Then the next
Yeah.
light after that, the next light is Lamont, then Irving. So it's all
Yep.
good.
Kenyon, Lamont, Irving.
It's right there.
Whatever. So anyway, it's just like they're gonna make so much money if they open in DC. It'll be insane what they do out here. So I hope they do open. And there are a lot of, but that's just the world. Inflation. Everything is $20 now. I went to Nando's with my homie for lunch. He was in town from Texas, and I'm like, "Yo, Nando's, blah blah." Nando's don't even got wings on the menu no more.
I don't fuck with Nando's, man. That's
Nah,
some
Nando's
dry,
is fire.
dry
Oh,
ass
you're
chicken, man.
bugging.
Exactly. He's
That
bugging.
shit dry as
You,
shit.
they don't-
you ever
they
had
don't have-
you ever had the yellow rice from Nando's?
I'm like, nah, I haven't.
Bro,
but I
that
had the
might be
chicken
some of
and
the-
it's dry
that
as
might-
shit.
That might be some of the best rice I've ever had in my fucking life.
Oh, better than
and I'm a
jollof rice.
rice eater. Nah, I mean that's a
Okay.
different kind of rice.
Okay.
But this rice
Better than
is-
Los Hermanos. Exactly.
Yes.
No, you lying.
No, I'm
Lying.
serious.
He's
lying.
'cause
He's
Nando's
lying.
are
Yo,
honest the other day.
Nando's is fire, and their hot sauces are fire.
Nando's is lying. I mean, what sauce? They got 35 of them.
All of them,
the garlic,
all of them,
So
extra,
wild
extra,
herb.
all of them. I go in that shit and I steal bottles every time. I
Same.
fucking
You gotta
go
steal
in.
the
I
wild
think
herb.
I think it's dry as shit.
No, you got to
Nah.
steal the wild herb because they don't sell wild herb in stores. Steal
I
that
would
sauce.
not buy that sauce at a store. I only steal them.
Same.
Allegedly.
Episode 155 of What's a Podcast? I mean, obviously, let's talk about it. The slap heard around the world.
Oh my god.
Let's say it was Sunday night. I'm in bed, recovering from my bachata brunch excursion. And
You
all
got
of a
home at
sudden-
8:00 at night talking about recovering.
Yeah, but I just needed some me time.
I feel
And phone was fully charged. And I'm just in bed because again, my bedtime is 10. So I'm in bed and I'm just like, yo, why is my phone going crazy? And Twitter was Twitter for this whole week has just they've been going crazy. They made so much money that it was just like, yo, like Will Smith smacked Chris Rock at the Oscars.
You didn't believe it at first.
You didn't believe it until you saw the Japanese feed.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
Japanese Twitter feed.
The Japanese Twitter Oscar feed was the only one that showed the full thing.
Uncut.
And you walked up, you see he kind of fixed his suit a little bit. You see Chris Rock not really know what's going on. He said, back out.
No, Chris Rock was like embracing him coming up there. He was like laughing at him.
Oh, here we go. Richard. He called him Richard.
He called him Richard. And I think Will was, I don't think Will would have hit him.
No.
If he didn't call him Richard already. But I think Richard.
He called him Richard?
No.
I think Richard was the icing on the cake.
I think once you make that first step off that seat,
played himself, man.
You're bugging.
I don't think he played himself.
I think he played himself
either.
I think he did.
I think Chris Rock kind of played himself.
I'm gonna tell you why he played himself. Because the reason why they have comedians as presenters, as hosts, is to make fun of the actors and the audience. It's their job to clown them and roast them. 1. 2, Will Smith thought the joke was funny until he looked over at Entanglement and she gave him that eye like, motherfucker, you better do something. And then he got up and did something. Why didn't he have that same energy when August was piping his girl?
What is that? That has nothing to do with anything.
It does.
Why?
It does. How do you feel disrespected as a comedian making a joke about your wife that you thought was funny?
I'll answer that. I'll answer that.
Go ahead.
I'll answer that because
I think he played himself.
I'll answer.
Let me finish.
Okay.
He played himself. I probably would have done the same thing if my girl gave me that same look, because as a man, you got to do that. But nonetheless, he played himself.
I'll answer that first point that you made about why didn't he do that with August Alsina? Well, because if he has some sort of arrangement with this lady, that's
I don't think he did, because she aired it out at the red table, and he was looking stupid.
That's something that she wanted, right?
Exactly.
That's something that she wanted.
Okay.
That did not make her upset. That was something that she wanted.
Right.
And if he's in love,
it should have made him upset.
Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. That's that's their personal thing that they have going on. If it's something that's not making her upset, then what is he going to do about it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been kind of aired out. I mean, everybody's like, "Yo, he's mad at August Alsina." We don't know that. Yeah. Apparently, they have an open relationship. Apparently, Will been knocking joints down.
I'm sure,
like crazy.
Of course, he has.
And this was just the one thing that her relationship with August Alsina got out.
Yeah, it got out.
Right, but that was not something that was upsetting her. Right. But here you have a dude, a comedian, Chris Rock, who 6 years ago started his whole thing when it was the Oscar So White movement, and a lot of celebrities boycotted the Oscars that year.
Yeah,
Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, and not only them, but a lot of other people.
Jay-Z,
as well,
right?
everybody, right? And he got up on stage and he chose to make the joke about Jada Pinkett, like, yo, and actually the joke wasn't even funny, man, because it was. Will
Smith was laughing at it until
I'm talking about 2016. He was like, he said.
You can't boycott something you're not invited to.
But before that, he would be like, it would be like me inviting myself to Rihanna's panties. I'm not invited. Like, yo, Rihanna's, like, it's all like kind of like a nasty comparison.
I'm not saying that I think he's that funny. I'm just saying.
So, okay. So 1, that wasn't that funny. And 2, then and I get it. He was making jokes about a whole bunch of people in the audience.
Yeah, and you sit in front row.
Did you notice the type of jokes he was making at the white couple that came right before Will and Jada?
I did.
They were harmless. They were completely harmless.
They were jokes that's harmless too, dog.
Well, unless you know that she has a
did
disorder in her hair.
Did he know that?
I don't know.
She always keeps her shit low anyway. So how are you supposed to know?
She didn't always keep her shit low. For one,
she always had that.
She's had this disorder for a while, but if you look back,
I don't know.
I mean, if we're talking about the days with Eddie Murphy, where his body swells up. What was the name of that character? Professor Grump,
Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor. Her hair was long.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She's had long hair for a long time.
For sure.
And
I just
now
think
she happens to have short
played
hair.
himself because
Listen, did he
was
have
like-
to hit him? Probably
No.
not.
he
but
could have
it
went. He
happens.
could have went up to him and been like, "Dog, I'm gonna see you when this is over. Like, we gonna have words."
Here's
You know
the
what I'm
thing.
saying?
He needed
think-
to hit him.
Nah, he
Here's
didn't.
the thing, Jerome.
He did.
I agree.
Nah,
Because here's the thing. I think people have it really fucked up that they can say anything they want and people are expected to react to
Right,
the
but
way
so-
they think that person should react.
for sure. But at the same
That's
time,
not how
it's
life
not-
works.
But it's not like it's a dude on the street. It's a comedian, and you know that. he's a comedian.
And therein lies the responsibility. You know you're a comedian.
Yeah.
I know you're a comedian. You know everything that I've been through in the past few months. Remember over the summer when he had like his YouTube series when he was trying to lose weight?
Yeah,
Who?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Okay.
The only person who wasn't in Dubai with him, because he was writing the book and trying to lose weight at the same time.
Yeah,
The only person who wasn't in Dubai with him was Jada Pinkett Smith. His ex-wife was there. His parents were there.
yeah.
All of his kids were there.
She was with August.
Who cares where she was, right? And here's the thing about it: August's life has fallen apart in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
like karma came back and got him. I mean, people
For sure.
died on his side of the
For sure.
family. And I'm not saying he deserves that.
No, he
All
doesn't.
I'm saying is that
He
it-
doesn't deserve that.
He
At the
doesn't.
end of it,
He
he was a
He does the
young
same
man.
thing anybody else would have done.
a lot of things have happened. Like you didn't have to succumb to her advances,
Yeah,
but you chose to,
that's true.
and there's consequences for everything. Now, here's
I just
what
think-
I say. No,
I just
one
think
second,
Will-
one second, one
go
second, one
ahead,
second.
go ahead.
If you disrespect me in public, I have to handle it in public. I don't care about
Yeah.
this.
But
that,
I
and
don't
the
think
third.
I don't
Hold
think
on,
a
hold on, hold on.
comedian's disrespecting you in public. I don't think I took it a different way than you're taking it.
I'm taking it like he knows that he's been antagonizing them, and they
Yes.
have a history.
But hold up,
Yeah,
so
history.
but hold up. So why was Will Smith like fucking belly laughing when
Well,
he said the joke until he looked at his wife?
Well, here's
Because that
the
could have been
thing.
the tipping point. We don't
Al-
know. We don't know
Also,
what that meant.
if you think about it, the joke right before that was the joke from the white couple, and he was like, "Oh, the joke that he."
I don't
made with
think
the white
I don't think it
couple-
has anything to do with white or
No,
black.
no, no,
Personally,
here's-
I don't think it does.
It does. It does.
I don't
I
think
think. I think there's something to it because I think that the jokes that he was feeding the white people were really harmless, and that he kind of brought Will Smith into the joke, and that was kind of
I
like
mean, but maybe
you know,
they
he was
maybe
telling
they
the white
weren't
guy.
har-
He was
maybe
telling
they
the white
weren't
guy.
harmless if you don't know the white people's personal history.
Well, he was
You know what I'm
telling the
saying?
white guy. He's like, I know you want Will Smith to win if your wife loses, and Will laughed at that.
Yeah.
Followed that, like, yo, what's up, Jada? And sometimes I think when things happen so quickly,
Yeah.
there can be you could smile and
Yeah.
then be like, yo, what the
I just think
fuck?
I just think it was fucked up because in everything that's going on in the world, like two black men don't need to be fighting on a stage.
For sure.
When the first time ever the Grammys was produced by a black person, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything's going on. You could have been like, dog, when I see you, it's on.
Man,
You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
I mean,
I get both sides.
Listen, trust me, that part I understand. But
Yeah,
at the same
I
Like
get
not
that
to
too.
not to say I wouldn't do anything different because if somebody
Yeah.
said something crazy to my wife and she looks at me like it's time for some action, it's gonna be fucking
It's gonna
action.
be action.
For sure, hands
And-
down. So
and-
I understand Will's stand. I just think the platform was a little bit. It was a little bit like childish to do shit like that.
I mean, at this point in time, again, if you disrespect me in public, I got to see you in public. That's my only
That's a fact.
response to the.
I mean, and
entire-
That's a
he could have came up to him at the after party and it would have been public.
Nah,
Man,
because
it's over.
the
Like
same way- the
my
same
anger
way-
level has
Nah,
died
dog.
down.
If
Nah,
you say
dude, listen.
something about my wife and I don't see you tonight, it ain't over.
bro. But the thing is that
I'm just
the
saying
same
it ain't
way you-
over.
But you disrespect me in public, and I'm supposed to see you 3 hours later after it's been broadcast to the world that you disrespected my wife. No,
Yeah.
that doesn't get the point across.
And Chris
What
Rock,
if
she should have thrown hands.
What if Chris Rock doesn't go to the after party? Then you got to wait and see him later.
Now
in
we
the
going
week.
to the after party.
Nah, what I'm saying
We
though,
going to
is, what
the
I'm
after
saying though
party.
is that you disrespect me or my
Yeah.
wife in public. I gotta see you in public.
I would have turned that bitch into the source awards. Motherfuckers would have got shot afterwards. We'd have been fighting.
Chris Rock didn't know what to do. He didn't know.
No, he was startled.
He was startled. He was
Yeah.
humbled. Right. He got
He
open
was
and
disrespected.
He should have
open hand.
punched him. He should have
Nah.
punched him.
he got
But
open
that-
hand slap.
That's what you do
That's
to
some bitch
somebody.
shit. Nah, you don't, man.
That's when
That's
you
what
do
you
to
do.
somebody who you do not respect an
Yeah.
ounce.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Bitch slap him.
Because
I hear
let's
you.
be honest, Will Smith started in Ali. He could have knocked him out if he wanted to.
I mean,
Like from a
Yeah.
technical
I mean,
Will Smith
Chris
is.
Rock is a little dude
But
too.
what I'm saying is, Will Smith has the hands to be
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
if I want
He
to
at
hit
least
you,
acts like he does in the
I
movie.
mean, listen. I
you
mean,
open the
when he
hand,
was training
slap
for
it.
Ali, he was moving.
Yeah,
No,
Like,
for
he's
sure, for
moving.
sure, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
So here's my
Yeah.
thing too, right? I don't, if you saw the reaction, obviously we saw Denzel stepped in like the, incredible person he is. Tyler Perry stepped in, and then when Will Smith won the award shortly thereafter, I don't know if you guys saw the embrace that Samuel L. Jackson gave him. With Samuel L.
I only
Jackson,
heard about it. I saw.
he
He
embraced
gave him
him
like a big hug, but I don't. I mean,
no,
I still
that,
think as like an actor, people were still proud of him and happy for him to win his first Oscar.
that embrace was also like, thank you for hitting. This
Yeah,
movie.
but that also to me was like, dog, it's the night you're winning your first Oscar. Like, why you got to do that?
Nah, I think people were.
I
fed
think
up with it.
everybody's just taking away from everybody's so gung ho on blaming Will. They take away from the fact that if Chris Rock had not actually insulted Shorty, none of this would have ever happened.
I know. You're right. But Chris, that's what he does. He's a comedian. He insults people. He
Man,
jokes on people.
But at
That's
some
what he
point in
does.
time,
If
at some point in time, it's gonna come
it's
back.
gonna come
to
back.
You, bro.
It
It's
shouldn't
gonna
though. It
fucking-
shouldn't though.
It
Why?
should. Of course it should.
Nah.
You being a comic does not give you the free license to
Yeah.
run around and disrespect people.
I know, but at
Right.
the same time, you being the stature that Will Smith is, you should have a little more.
Why should I?
Will-
Why
Will
should I
Smith
have
is
more
human.
restraint than you? If
Will
you
Smith is
can't have
human.
restraint, where you feel
because
like
it's his
there's
because
a
it's
million
his,
other
it's his
people in
job.
that
It's his
audience.
job. It's his
There's a
job
million
to
other
not have
people.
restraint.
There's a million other people he could have fucking chose to make a joke about.
Of course,
And
I'm not
he
saying
bypassed that.
I'm not.
and went
not
to
taking-
Jada,
I'm not
somebody
taking
that he had
sides.
just picked on the last time he was
Yeah.
at the Oscar.
I'm not. I'm not
And he
picking
caught a
sides.
lot of flack for that too.
I'm not
he
picking
caught a
sides,
lot
because if I was Will, I would have done the same exact thing. I'm just saying.
He caught a lot of flack for even being a host at that Oscars.
Yeah.
When so many people had boycotted it because it
Yeah.
was just known to be an establishment that did not incorporate black people into the show, and
Right.
actors and actresses.
Well, that's why he came back, because it was produced by a black person.
well,
You know what I'm saying? That's why he
but
came back.
But he caught a lot of flack for his joke last
course.
time, so he already knew he was
Yeah, I
on
mean, it
thin
was-
ice. And then
yeah.
you chose to double down. This time you're there. You could have picked on anybody else in that fucking audience. Pick on Meryl Streep. Say a joke about her.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I just think it's funny how Will was laughing and he looked at his girl and she was like,
I think maybe it had not registered. That shit happens all the time.
"Yeah, that's true."
I've seen people
not-
get hit. I've seen people get smacked and laugh and then realize, yo,
Oh, shit, what happened?
I just got
Like
fucking
this dude,
clowned.
this dude just hit me.
Yo,
Like that's
and then-
like
and
that's
then- and
like
then-
that's
and
what
then-
happened to Chris Rock. He goes, "Will Smith just bitch slapped me," or some shit like that.
But I've seen people go into demonic mode after they've laughed and then realize that, yo, I just got hit and go
Yeah.
berserk.
Yeah, I would have.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would have been.
I think I've seen that happen. It's happened to me. Like, I can have something happen and be like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And then it registers, and then I'm on
then you
another
fade to black,
fucking level.
Fade to black.
But it's just funny. I hear so many people saying, and not just you, Eddie, but so many people saying, Will Smith should have shown restraint. These are the same motherfuckers I know who would not
I have
have
no
any,
restraint.
would have zero restraint.
I'm not winning an Oscar. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
doesn't-
I'm not wearing a fucking tuxedo. I'm not sitting
know.
front row.
People are people,
You know?
man. At
I
the end
feel
of
you.
the day,
No, because honestly, I would have done the same thing. Like,
yeah.
I'm a ride for my girl no matter what. If she's right, if
Yes.
she's wrong, if you're right, if you're wrong, it's gonna be action. I get it. But I guess I held him to a higher regard and a higher,
yeah, I mean, these are people too, man. I think
No,
at
for
the
sure.
end of the day,
for sure. And
um,
who knows what he has going on with his wife too, where he had to prove himself, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
I think Chris Rock caught an L, man. Big fucking L.
I think he probably. I mean, I don't know.
Big.
I saw
fucking
something.
L.
I read something today that said that the Academy Awards is thinking about taking Will's Oscar away from him for
I
his
think that'd be
conduct.
dumb.
I saw them say that. They also said,
they can ban him from future fucking
but
whatever.
I don't think that's going to stop his
Appearances.
bag. I don't think the people are going to stop fucking with him.
I saw they said Chris Rock's ticket sales were at 50%.
Yeah.
Prior
he's
to
he's going to be at Constitution Hall October
because he's
23rd.
not fun because he's not funny anymore. Like when something like that happens, you're not funny anymore. You
I'll
know?
be honest. I went to his show the last time he was here at MGM. My wife and I went to that.
Wasn't that funny?
bro, we were ready to fucking walk out.
Wow.
I'll be honest. We sat through it, but we were ready to fucking walk out.
Yeah.
But it was just a weird version of Chris Rock at the time. This is years ago. So he had just come out of his divorce and he was wearing like red sneakers. And the jokes just seemed like they were more for like a scorned divorced man. And they didn't really hit home with me. I didn't
you couldn't relate to it.
I could not relate to it.
Yeah.
That's
I like
the right word.
the Chris Rock, the one that I fuck with, where he had the Colorado Rockies in the background, the CR.
Man,
that
listen,
shit was funny.
Old Chris Rock
Hilarious.
has me dying. Did you all see the clip of him with Louis C.K. and Ricky Gervais and Jerry Seinfeld? And he was on there with Louis C.K. and kind of just gave Louis C.K. and Ricky Gervais a pass for saying the N-word?
Nah.
I heard about it, and again at that point, that's when I was like, I'm good on Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I'm personally I'm good on Chappelle too. I don't really find anything Chappelle does very insightful or funny. You're just kind of an older
Chappelle is
dude.
funny.
I fuck with Chappelle.
And he's smart, but you're right. Some of his moves he's been making, his alliance with what's the dude's Joe Rogan. Like I'm sick of that dude. So you're right in that regard.
I liked the George Floyd 8-minute joint that he did. That was
beautiful.
Yeah, but
I like that.
Just some of the stuff that's followed that, I'm just kind of like family. Like
I can't lie. I haven't really kept up with him after that.
It's not worth it.
His stand up is still funny, man. I went to go see him at the Kennedy Center and he killed it as always. But it was none of ever since that he's gone a little bit more right.
Ever since he like disappeared for 2 years, when he came back, he wasn't that.
No. Yo, he was just here like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And but he cussed out.
I was there. I went.
But he cussed out the kids at his high school. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he disrespected the same kids that he was. These kids have.
That's him.
They have claims. They have like things that they have real conversation they want to talk to him about. He's dismissing them as if they're children. I'll make more money than you'll ever make. But like it was a real issue for him to come back to his own high school. Yeah, like Chappelle is the villain.
I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, I'll send you the article.
Okay.
Chappelle is the villain now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like Jay. Like Jay had a Oscars after party at the Chateau Marmont, which is currently being
There
black
were
women leading up protesting, and Jay.
There were protests outside of that hotel when I was in LA. I drove past it. People were protesting.
Jay and him had an Oscar party there. What are you doing, family?
Yeah.
What are you doing? That's what I'm saying. Jay is the villain now. Like it's cool. Like
it's that Illuminati shit.
I think sometimes when there's people like Hove and you hire a company to put a party for you together, and sometimes you might just not know that there's these things that are happening.
He knows.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Jay got his ear on the street still. He knows, dog.
You think Jay knows that there's a fucking protest happening at
somebody?
You think he even knew that the party was at the Chateau Marmont until like 2 days before?
Probably.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if he does. I'm gonna guess that no, he doesn't.
Abdul, there's a link right there.
Okay.
So episode 155 was a podcast. Speaking of the villain, earlier this week, it's maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday, and our What's a Podcast group chat. You know what I'm saying? It's just very lively. It's always just pleasant discourse. But all of a sudden, we get a text message in our What's a Podcast group chat from Abdul. Abdul is celebrating the fact that he was added to some sort of union friends and family list.
Are we allowed to even say that?
We did now. I said it. The fact is that
made me a villain.
Oh yeah, because who else is on the list?
I don't know. I thought my brothers would want to be happy for me.
Nah,
I mean we passed being happy for you.
Yeah,
we passed being happy for you.
Sure. So Abdul is in the group chat, literally like, "Yo, guys, look at me! I'm on the list." Like hashtag the list in our group chat.
I did not even use the hashtag.
And it's like, "Yo, look at me! I can't believe I'm on the list." Yada yada yada.
I said I can't believe. You're right. I was like, "Yo, I could not believe that I got the email and my order went through for the Union Ducks." So
of course Tom doesn't reply. Right. Eddie and I are just kind of like, what is the point of this? Because this is not like a group.
There's no size 11 and another size 9.
It's definitely like
at all.
you took it to the hole by yourself. You didn't pass it to anybody else. You know what I mean? So,
I think it got passed to him.
It got passed to me. Of
But-
course.
but-
Listen, friend of the show, DJ Clark Kent, former guest, our brother. He looked out for me, man. And
for you,
it
I was
got
gonna say,
passed
I would
to
say,
me.
I would say your brother,
Listen,
because ain't no
This is-
brotherly
this
love
is-
going on
this
over
is-
here. My name is not on that side.
this is where you
Now,
guys can now
we
make
still
your-
love you. We still love you, Clark, but we not on the list.
you can. This is where you can make. He listens to the podcast.
I don't need to make a case. I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Then
it's
you
I
should
cool.
be
do.
happy
I do.
for
I
me.
want it. I want in.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not happy for anybody.
Why?
Because it's
We're
just not.
family.
That's just not
I'm
how
happy.
the world works.
I'm happy
bro.
for you.
Thank
Like,
you.
let me put it this
I'm
way:
happy
there
for you.
there was a dude on Twitter who told a story, and then like he's sitting in the exit row of a flight. I mean, in the window next to a flight. So like this woman's like, hey, you know, like my kid really gets excited to
Yeah.
see the flight, to see the plane land. Can you take my aisle seat?
Can you switch
and
seats
switch
with her?
seats? And the dude was like, no. He's like, that's not how the world works. You don't always get what you want.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like, am I happy for
How
you?
is that
No,
the same thing?
because I'm not happy for you. It's not how the world
I
works.
would have gave the window seat up because I prefer the
wouldn't have.
aisle.
I wouldn't.
Oh man,
prefer the
I
aisle.
wouldn't have either. That
I
was
said,
I saw
I'm-
saw that same skit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on a window.
I saw
I'm
it,
a
but
window person.
I prefer the aisle because I
I
want
would
to
have
get up.
pretended like
I
I
want
was
to stretch my
sleeping.
legs out.
No.
Oh, I don't
You-
even
do you
pretend.
prefer the aisle over the window?
I prefer the aisle over the window
No, I do the window.
because I don't want to have to make two people get up if I got to take a piss.
I don't really
wanna
have to
be
take
able
a piss. I
I mean,
used
you
to
n-
think
you
like
never-
that.
You never know when you got to, but you could always extend that one leg out more in the aisle.
You know what? I used to have that same frame of thought. Like, yo, what if I need to go piss? I don't want to fucking disturb anyone. But then I
yeah.
thought about it that if I'm sleeping and I'm in the aisle, I do not want to get woken up.
How they gonna wake
Instead-
you up?
If somebody in the window or in the middle seat wants to get up and they want to go to the bathroom, they're gonna wake me up.
Yeah.
In return, I would rather be the one waking other motherfuckers up
Okay.
if I need to go to the bathroom.
I'd rather have the aisle, but I hear you
What I've learned the best thing
because
to
I
do,
keep my
though-
window. I keep my shade closed if I got the window anyway.
Me too. But I like
the window.
leaning my head on the fucking. That's how I go to
on
sleep.
that on that COVID wall.
Yeah, COVID shit.
if I'm flying solo though, I'm getting the exit row, so I don't have to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like there's extra space in front of you. You can just kind of get up around the people.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
like.
you
Exit
want-
row cost money. Cost
Nah,
money?
but those
Nah.
seats don't. The seats don't recline though.
But you have more. In
I
front
know,
of you,
but
you have more space.
okay.
I know you have more leg room, but the seat doesn't recline. So it's a.
I've also noticed I don't recline my seat much anymore either.
Oh, I'm that dude that's like. The person
Um,
behind me is like,
in-
fuck.
Yeah.
In other news that continues Abdul's streak of being a villain,
Oh my god.
the Dapper Dan Gap hoodie came out, and Abdul's reasoning for not purchasing and supporting the product from a black
Hey,
man.
are we gonna put my business out there?
Yeah, the Abdul's reasoning for.
Hold on, I'm with you on that too. By the way, Abdul.
you
Go
didn't let
ahead,
me-
give
you didn't
my
let me
reasoning.
finish. You didn't let me finish. I was definitely going to throw you under the bus. Eddie.
Go
But I-
ahead.
I don't have
I'm
to.
ready.
I threw myself.
Where's
on
the
it.
bus at? I'm about to lay down.
So because the black man wants to charge $98 for a Dapper Dan hoodie, Abdul
It
and
could
Eddie-
be. It's the white man using the black man's name. To charge
I'm gonna let him
$98.
cook. Let him
Okay.
cook. Let him cook.
No, I mean I can't even get my thing off. Thank you. Because the black man is charging $98 for a Gap hoodie, even though it's like a special programs or such designers, et cetera,
Yeah.
that is being deemed as too much
For a Gap hoodie.
for them to support. So Abdul, who
But so why does
is-
the Dapper Dan one cost more than the same one that says Gap?
because it's a special edition.
Is it
It's
though?
like anything else in life. I mean,
But
why
is
do
it-
reg-
is it-
why
is
do
it
regular
superior-
dunks? Why
is
do
it
regular
superior
dunks?
quality?
Why do regular dunks cost $100, but the Virgils cost $180? Same thing. Either way, you're not supporting the black man. Is all I'm saying, right? So, like,
Yeah.
we talk a lot. Sean, Abdul's half Jamaican.
Is that supporting the
and-
black man?
Yeah, for sure.
Buying a Gap hoodie?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what
Is that
you
a
gonna
black
buy?
owned business?
I mean,
Crooks and
there's a way you
Castles
can look at it where it is supporting.
I
the
mean,
more
I feel like Dapper Dan probably already got the bag from them.
Nah, but
no matter how many.
So,
he sells.
but what it does is the more units that move, that kind of sets a precedence for future deals, right? They're like, oh
Wow.
shit.
I mean, he
Dapper Dan
got
moved million-
Gucci collabs. I don't think he's
Yeah.
stressing the Gap collab. I'm just
Nah,
saying.
I mean-
the Gap when they remember
Also,
they dropped
Gap
a month
does
ago.
collaborations with Kanye, so like fuck.
But
Gap
the
and
Gap,
Kanye.
but the Gap dropped the hoodie a few weeks ago and it sold out instantly, and I think that was just a test,
Yeah.
right? And now you've got
Is it still for sale? Is
It's
it
like
sold?
pre-order
the
almost.
the pink one is gone though.
Okay.
So like the rose gold or whatever that
I'm
one's
good
off
on
the
that.
site.
I'm good on that hoodie.
But the
I mean,
blue,
respectfully.
there's like a little bit of black left, a little bit of
You know
yellow
what it
left.
was? I actually was never planning on getting it for myself. I was gonna buy it for my daughter, and I was like, $100 for a hoodie for her? Nah, I'm not doing it.
I mean,
Like all them babe hoodies ain't
with all due
100.
respect, your kids wear babe hoodies. Like
I
all
know,
day
but
long.
that was a different era in my life. I'm
They
not
wear
doing
it
that. I'm
now.
not doing that in 2022.
Bro, you can
They're wearing stuff I bought from years ago.
that was still $100. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I'm saying today, my mindset of dropping money on clothes for them has changed.
Yeah, because you see how fast they outgrow them.
Yeah. So, and I'm just not in a place where I want to spend $100 on fucking.
I don't like branded stuff anyway. So even if I bought it and supported, I'm not gonna wear a hoodie with a huge logo on
And
it.
that's why I would have been okay with having my daughter wear it because to me that makes a little bit more.
But I'm fine wearing it.
I don't wear any logos.
I just didn't think that hoodie was for me, to be honest. But
Listen,
I just did not want to spend $100 on a
fellow
on a hoodie
people of
for
color.
her.
This is a lot of cop and please and
How
excuses.
many did you buy? You bought every color?
I got two. Yeah, for
You got two. Okay.
One for my daughter, right? You know.
All right.
One for
Yo,
myself.
when she's done with that, pass it over. I'll give it to Nadia.
We don't deal with the evil. The evil.
You calling my daughter evil?
I'm calling just the whole side. You know, your lack of support.
My whole family is evil.
Your lack of support for the black man is evil.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, had this been, Kiko Kinastanov or some shit like that, you would have did it. You'd have been
Who's
like, yeah,
that?
let's go. I don't know. Sierra Leonean brother or some shit. I don't know.
That's the black man.
That's also
what I
black.
mean?
That's the original black man.
African American will say. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
African Americans are also from Africa. That's the first word.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm African
The
American.
original black man.
Asiatic black man. You know what I'm saying? It's all just either way, none of them getting your dollars. And
Jerome, I'm gonna buy the Gap hoodie for you tonight, man.
I'm
gonna buy the Gap hoodie.
Just because of that, I'm definitely now not. Even if it goes on sale, I'm not fucking buying it.
It's gonna go on sale.
At this point, we don't want you to buy it. We don't need like your fake support. Like, it's just like
I just, you know what? I just wouldn't. I wouldn't wear it. You know, like I just wouldn't wear it. I'm not gonna wear it. Like,
I mean, we all have our reasons for doing things in life, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I just have to let the
I don't have
people know.
$100 to spend on a fucking.
I mean, I got $100 to spend on a hoodie, but I just wouldn't wear it. So just
I just
me,
wanted
like,
it's cool. Listen, guys, we're cool.
Yeah.
We're about to move past the issue.
You wearing yours when you get it?
Why else would I buy it?
He's not wearing it.
Oh
Of
no,
course I'm gonna wear
He's
it.
not wearing it.
you got mad shit you don't wear that you bought.
He's not wearing it.
I don't want myself to smell.
I don't
like
even know
weed,
if he
though.
bought it.
You said what?
I don't want myself to smell like weed though. That's the
I
problem.
can't help that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the club and everybody's smoking around me. I'm DJing. I'm just gonna keep things in rotation.
Febreze that shit.
Bro, you've been in the club. Febreze ain't safe.
I don't, because my clothes smell like gas already.
I'm
I
saying,
can't
you
tell.
see the amount of
I can't tell.
you see the amount of weed that goes into the nightclub.
I think I
so.
contribute to it probably. So I ain't
Yeah.
Episode 155. I believe many people are very excited to see the Nike and Kobe Bryant partnership is back on deck.
So hold on, do you think they're gonna put out all his old stuff, or you think they're coming out with some new
I
shit?
have no idea. I know that there were some shoes that made it to retail right before the partnership died. They're supposed to be running those back. The Gianna Kobe's. That's supposed to be the first shoe that's coming out. But that's
dope.
I think that made it to premium goods even. I'm not sure.
They asked for a lot of places that got it to recall back.
They did. They did.
Somehow it wasn't supposed to go out, or it hadn't been approved by Vanessa or something along that.
That was it. She did not approve it.
Hey, what are those? The black and white low top?
Black and white
It has a
ones,
2 on the heel.
Yep.
But those are supposed to be the first ones that come out. I mean, obviously getting them is going to be a task.
I'll cop them if I can.
Well, I was about to say the only way Nike can right this ship is if they put out 5 million pair of one.
Which they should.
Well, they're also going to be doing a lot more. They're going to be partnering up with the Mambasita organization for Gigi Bryant, and all proceeds of that shoe are going to benefit that Mamba Sports Foundation and the Mambasita Sports Foundation. So I think they're going to be doing a lot more stuff. I think we're going to see more shoes now than we ever have, because there's a real place that these money's gonna go to, right?
Well,
Like, I think that,
there was never like they've been making the shoes, especially if you play NBA, right? Like they've been still making new colors and
really,
of all.
you don't think
Yeah.
that was old stuff?
Nah. If you some of these dudes are like New Jerseys,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
they have the colors match these New Jerseys,
Yeah.
right? But those are top tier NBA
But that's
guys.
like PE
There's a
only.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like,
Yeah, but
Clear
still, like
exclusives.
they could still get it. What I'm saying though is, I think just give everybody one chance to get one pair. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like we're gonna make 5 million. You can buy them in Iowa. You can buy them in Idaho. You know what I'm saying? Like one pair. Take the Grinches and
I need
just
those, man. I need a
okay,
fucking pair of
okay.
Grinches.
that's the
What I'm
green
saying.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Make
You don't have
5 million.
those?
No.
Wow.
Make 5 million pair of Grinches to the point where the resale value will be nothing. That way, people won't flip them, and that will
Are
be
those
every.
stupid money?
I'm just saying in
No,
general.
they're like
I'm just-
600. I mean, it's a
I'm
lot
just
of
saying.
money.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
just saying.
6 Gap hoodies.
Yeah.
Take it is. Take one pair that people really want, go crazy. That way everybody gets them, and then you can go back to keeping them limited, et cetera. So
Yeah.
people just want to get one pair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you give them the Grinches, hey, I'm gonna get a pair to play ball in, and I'm gonna have a pair to wear in the streets, and people will be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with that. Obviously, Union will probably get a collab.
Undefeated, they've had a long history
Undefeated.
with Kobe
Undefeated,
products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
surprised
Those are
to
actually
see-
some of my favorite Kobe's. I think Undefeated did these Pro Kobe's.
Those are sick.
Camouflage pair.
Sick.
Yeah. Those as well as the Grinch, which was I think might have been a Kobe 6, I think, or a 5. I would need a pair of those. I watch those on Soul Priorities. I see my size come and go all the fucking time, and I'm like, fuck, I should do it, and I don't. I need a pair of those Grinches. Anybody got a size 9? Do you need a size up in Kobe's or half a size
I
up?
think
Or
they're true to size.
They're true to size.
okay, I need a
It's a-
size 9 in Kobe Grinches. Whoever
It's a
got them,
basketball
holla at me
shoe. Yeah.
for the low.
For the
I
retail.
think that should be the one that they
For
just
the
allow
retail.
people to go crazy.
Yeah, if you got it for the
$110.
retail, holla at me.
$110. Every Foot Locker is gonna get 5,000 pair.
Yeah.
And we'll just release it.
Flood
on
the
8
market.
We're just releasing on 8/24.
Or at least release the Kobe Gigi collab, 5,000 pairs. Like, if
Not
you're gonna
even
do
just nah. Only reason why I say the Grinches because people want them, right? Like
people gonna want any of them if it's the
I know,
first
but, like,
Kobe shoe
without-
back out.
I'm talking about just what do you want plainly? You want the Grinches. Let's just get
I want
that out
the
the way.
I want the Grinches.
You see
I
what I'm
do. I
saying?
want the undefeated ones. What are those? Kobe.
Pro
What
Tro.
number? Yeah,
He had
those
a-
are sick.
He had a Black History Month pair that came out a few years ago. That's just like
Yeah.
I would do everything in my power to get those. They're insane. Georgetown 85 Jordan ones.
We've
whatever
talked
they're
about
called.
this, I think, for every episode for the last month and a half.
Well, it's because now they're dropping this
They're
Saturday.
coming out. Yeah.
If you're in the DC area, Monier will have them for a raffle. If you're in the Monier family social status, we'll have them for a raffle where they're in all their locations.
Is Atmos getting them? I don't know.
Somebody, they broke into Atmos yesterday. Like they ran up in there and like racked up the whole store and rolled out
What? Where you hear that?
on the news.
It was on the news, but I heard.
Yeah,
from
they hit like
somebody
3
who-
stores in Georgetown. They ran up in there with burners and like put it on the people, and everybody just racked the shit and rolled out. They had like a car waiting out front.
So that happened. So that if that happened again, that's the second time that they got hit in like 4 days.
What I saw it on the news yesterday, and it might have been the day before it happened.
Somebody that we all know very, 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 very well works at Atmos now. And he told me that they pretty much walked up in there, hit the Stone Island rack, grabbed 2 cars.
Motherfuckers been watching too much Top Boy.
I didn't even think that they sold Stone Island there. Last time I
Yeah,
was in, they
hell
didn't
yeah.
have any. That last time I went in, they didn't have anything.
They might not
Nah,
have
they
none
got
now.
it. They got
They were, but they're already phasing it out. You know. What
So
I'm
I
saying?
went in
So-
there when it was like transitioning from like
Ubik to
Ubik
Atmos.
to Atmos, and they had no Stone Island.
No, this person that I'm talking about was there when it happened. Was like they.
Oh, he was there when they ran up in there.
Yes.
Wow.
Somebody
They
hit,
they hit a couple other stores
Yes,
too.
somebody we know very well.
What other stores did they hit?
A couple other stores in Georgetown. I'm not sure. I think they hit like a couple like dispensaries. I think, and like a couple other.
They got
clothing.
dispensaries in Georgetown?
I mean, gifting
Don't they,
shops.
don't
if
they
you will.
always have like a security guard with a burner on them?
I mean, but if I put the burner on you first, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if I tell you, if I put it on you,
But
put your hands up.
don't they have burnt securities with
I would say
guns
a
on
lot.
it?
I would say a lot of places do. Some places probably don't. You know, in Georgetown, you may think that you don't because
Yeah, you
that
probably
also
think you're safe.
that also adds like another element to like your neighbors. Like, why do they have somebody security with a gun on them in that store that sells
Yeah,
nothing? You know,
yeah.
so it's just a lot of them don't, and they probably should. Let me see.
Keep your
Damn, I
eyes
didn't know
open in
that.
your wallet and your front pocket.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's crazy out here right now.
But let's get back to the 85s though. We
Be
need those,
safe.
right?
Georgetown 85, Georgetown 185, whatever you want to
I
call
need
it.
5 pairs.
We'll see what happens, man. It's gonna be ugly. I mean, it's 10 o'clock Saturday morning, so
Those over the Dapper Dan hoodies.
to each his own. To each his own.
Rome gonna wear his with the 85 Jordan.
You know that's definitely not happening. You know me.
You gonna match it?
I don't
He's
know.
like, I got the navy blue.
You got the navy blue
I
with
got
the gray
navy blue
writing.
Dap hoodie.
I don't know, guys. I feel like I struck a chord here.
Oh nah, he got the Heather Gray hoodie with the blue with the
Nah,
navy
they only
blue
offered
cap.
they only offered rose gold, black, the sky blue, and the
What
yellow.
color is
did you
the
get?
writing? What color is the writing on the black?
The writing's black on all of them.
What color did you get?
Sky
So the
blue.
black one was black and black, black on
Yeah,
black.
black on black. Yeah.
So you got a
Black
sky
on
blue.
black with the white outline around the Dap. Though, like it's not black on
Yes.
black.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay,
I mean, black on black would have been hard body. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But
that would have been more wearable actually.
It's just it's
Because-
nothing you guys need to worry about. So
Yeah.
the Air Force One 40th year anniversary pairs, are they rolling in? Is that why you put this
Yeah,
in
I
there?
think
Okay.
I heard from an inside source that they're gonna be a lot of the stuff that's hitting stores is gonna be they're bringing back the color of the month program, which if you recall in the 80s when the 3 retailers from Baltimore saved the Air Force One program, those were some of the colors they rolled out. Every month they would put out a new colorway of the Air Force One, and they were actually based on, a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of those colorways were based on high school team colors in the Baltimore area. My high school, Milford Mill High School, we had our own colorway. It was a white high with the forest green swoosh. Those were my high school's colors, and
You
we
still
had
got a pair of those?
yeah, I still have a pair. I have a few pairs of those.
Damn.
But then they also retroed it. I think that colorway came back out in
With the
2015.
nylon or all leather?
Nylon where?
And like-
On the side?
Yeah,
No, it was all leather.
it was all
I
leather.
think so. They're at my mother's house. But yeah, so I heard they're retro and they're bringing out all those color of the month colorways are coming back out, and that got me really excited, dog. Because even like if you recall the 2015 Quick Strike retros that they did, where they brought a lot of those original colorways out, a lot of people slept on them, but they were very well made. And the quality on them was really good, and the highs were super good. The lows were even better. So I thought that was exciting news for an Air Force One fanatic like
You
myself.
still wear Air Force One highs
Yeah, I still wear. I just wore the stash highs the other day, actually.
with the strap or without it?
No, I wore the strap, but I was wearing pants that covered it, so I actually no, you know what? I took the strap off.
Yeah.
I took the strap completely off. Yeah. I'm okay without the strap.
I let it hang. I let it hang on the back.
Well,
Abdul,
I don't know if you can let the strap hang in today's jeans. Like
I just
you're
let it
not
fly.
wearing the crazy big jeans like you used to back in the day.
That's
So
true.
I'm without the strap these days. What were you about to say, Ron?
No, I was gonna comment on your hat. I didn't know if your hat said washed on it. Does it say
Yeah, it says
washed?
washed.
Okay.
It says washed.
Yeah.
That's
Like
hilarious.
you're a washed up old
Yeah, like I'm a washed up old man.
Did you have
So
that
I was-
custom made?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a Hu Jung Woo, you know.
Nah, this is a Abdul old man washed gang.
I was just saying because there's the cherry blossom
The
saw
the jersey's dope.
Jersey-
So
Jersey's fire.
the Nationals and the
the Wizards jersey's fire.
both unveiled cherry blossom themed jerseys.
and a hat. New Era got a hat out.
Yep. Well, the Nationals have a hat.
I was just about to say that too. Yes, the Nationals have a hat and the jersey, and the Wizards have a full on.
But it's not this W though. Is there this W in the cherry
Yeah,
blossom
it's-
hat?
no,
I saw it's like the square W.
Oh, it's like
right?
the George W. Bush W.
Yeah,
it's not.
I did not like that at
They
all.
should've
The
went with
Washington
that one.
Senators W.
Yeah,
Yes, it
they
is.
should have kept this logo like they did
Yeah.
2 years ago. I think they had the red one that came
Yep.
out with the pink roses around it, and that was
Yep.
super dope.
Yeah.
But I did not like this black hat with the big Washington the
No,
Senators.
I don't like that either.
whatever
But
that shit.
and I don't
is.
like the baseball jersey either. To be honest with you,
I never saw the baseball jersey, but the basketball
Wizard,
jersey.
the Wizards
is fire.
shit is fire.
Yeah. That shit
Yeah.
is tight. I don't know if I'll wear that either, but it's
Nah, but-
tight. It's tight.
I fuck with
the,
it.
the link is in the chat right there. I think the thing is that
What is this link? This is about
That's
That's the link to the gear.
to the gear.
no. This is 7 players chasing milestones who will be glad to have a 162 game schedule.
What? Oh, well, then that's the wrong link. Like it's
Oh.
wrong. I'm looking at the thing though.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter.
But nevertheless, there is an opportunity for people to just hopefully get these shoes this weekend. There's a lot more sneakers coming out.
I'm gonna try to get them in Vegas.
There is the Virgil Blazers.
Yeah.
Release date for August 8th, which is a few.
No,
months ahead.
April 8th. Did it say August on it? It's actually April 8th.
It does say
So
August
it's coming out
here.
next week. Next week.
Okay, and that shoe I saw is being released in accordance with his wife's
Yeah.
wishes as well. So she's helping coordinate that release. Again, there hasn't been an off-white shoe that's been mass available. I know the Dunks were the best chance at that, which a lot of us hit on the Dunks, but it just was. It'll be interesting to see how this happens. You know what I'm saying? It's
True.
interesting. You know what I mean? And I don't love these, but people are gonna go crazy for them for sure.
Yeah, rest in peace,
So,
Virgil, man. I think
Rest
you're
in
right.
peace, Virgil.
Yeah, the Blazer is not one of my favorite models. Period. It's always been a shoe that
The
kind of
Blazers,
hurts my feet. Yeah,
I don't fuck with Blazers.
it hurts my feet. It's a little
Yeah.
bit too narrow for my foot, and maybe I need to go up. Maybe not even half a size. I might need to go up
Going up a
whole
size isn't gonna make it wider though.
Yeah, but you know what I am excited about are the Air Trainer ones. They got the original chlorophyll colorway coming out. Did y'all see that?
Done
Y'all
right
fuck with
though,
those?
or
I
like done
saw
like the
them.
SBs.
No, I think they're done right. I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it in person, but everybody says and reviews and people have been talking. The pictures I've seen, everything looks like it's like the original John McEnroe fucking sneaker, man.
I saw
Sick.
the chlorophyll dunks today.
And where crushed?
Nah,
I'm
I
so
saw kids skating them,
Good for him.
skating
Man.
past
For
the
him.
shop. I'm like, oh, I figured he came from Crushed.
Yeah.
yeah.
But, dog, they look so ill.
Nah, they
Like, I
look
was
good.
just like, oh,
I missed that fucking post that Crush had for the raffle, man. And
yeah, I missed it too.
man, I was destroyed. I saw it hours later.
When did those come out?
Earlier this week.
Yeah, a couple days
Oh,
ago.
I thought they came out a while ago.
Nah,
No.
Crush is hitting right now, bro. Crush
Yeah,
is
nah,
hitting,
they're on fire. They
But
are on fire.
Because the kid just had the right fit on with them joints, and it was just like he was skating right past the shop today, and I was just like, oh, dude, like
Yeah.
straight to StockX, and I was like, I'm not paying $350 for these.
That's how
joints,
much they're
man.
going for?
That's what when I looked real quick, I might have been
Shit.
See, I don't know. I don't like the dunks that much, to be honest with you.
the dunks. get
Nah,
the
they
job
look
done.
I'm not a SB dunk guy though, and I don't like the perforated leather on the side.
I've been SB since
Yeah.
I hear you, and
one.
I hear you, and I was too. I just something about like the puffy tongue now. I just can't fuck with it.
I think they got their swagger back though. For a minute
Yeah.
there, they were wilding out.
No, they on
But,
fire. They on fire.
they've got their
They on
swagger
fire.
back.
Just it's not for me right anymore.
We
Yeah.
are 1 hour and 33 minutes in, and
This is the Patreon episode included.
Patreon episode included. We will say, what is Abdul watching?
Man, I've been on my Top Boy shit, bro. I think I talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago. I started from season 1, Summer House. I started there, and then I'm now on season 1 of Top Boy, and I'm about 2 episodes from finishing that season and then
Damn.
going on to like the new season that just came out. So yeah, man, I'm glad I went back and started it because it's almost like, I think I'm kind of losing my memory a little bit, man, just because I can't fucking retain any of this shit. It's
Well,
like,
you watch
honestly,
like 3,000 fucking
I do
shows at
watch a
once.
lot of fucking TV.
How are
So
you gonna keep up with everything?
but so I'm glad I went back and started from the beginning because there was so much I would have been lost and clueless about if I just gone straight to the new season. So yeah, there's that. I'm also still watching Super Pumped, which is the story of Uber. Really, really fucking good show. The dude Travis, whatever the fuck his name is, who's the founder of Uber, is a supreme dickhead and an asshole. And Uber was such a toxic place to work at. I had no idea. The shit they were doing with women and the sexual abuse and assaults and shit like that with women. It was such a nasty place to work. I had no idea that shit was even happening. So yeah, a lot of that is being exposed in this episode. I'm sorry, in this whole show. So I'm excited about that. They got a similar show coming out with about the starter of WeWork. And if you know the story about WeWork, it was started by, I think it might have been
out.
yeah, it didn't end up working out.
We
but
didn't work out.
Isn't that the name? Isn't that the name of it though? It's like a playoff, like not working or something. Like
I don't
that.
know.
Like,
I don't know what the name of the show is,
yeah.
but it's got a good cast, and so I'm gonna watch that as well. But I like these sort of new concepts that they have where they kind of follow. It's a story about a company and how it started, and especially if it has some sort of interesting takes on it. So, yeah, the Uber show is super tight. I think you should go watch it. I think there's one, maybe 2 more episodes left in it.
How many episodes total?
Might be like 10. I mean,
Okay, so a
yeah, I
little
think
bit.
I'm on like 6 or 7 right now. But yeah, other than that, This Is Us, I think, is about to end, which is going to be sad. Really, really good show. I'm thinking there's 1 or 2 more episodes left in the whole series, and yeah, I'm kind of ready to watch that finish up because there's a lot of things that I'm just waiting to see how they tie it all in at the end. So, yeah, I haven't been watching a great amount of TV, but Top Boy is where I'm at right now, man. That's the only thing I've been watching.
Did we talk about Jay Worthy? Jay Worthy and Larry June just put an album out. I don't know if we talked about that last week.
Jay Worthy is what is he, a white dude?
He's I believe he's Hispanic. He's from Compton, Bompton. But he's like a fair skinned Hispanic.
He's Indian or something, or
he says the N-word pretty heavily. And he was a blood, so that's all I know. Like,
interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
so he put an album out with Larry June, 2 Peas in a Pod.
He can rap though. They can both rap.
Yeah, it's a good album. Yeah, Larry June's cool. Really though, what I was listening to today, I watched it and I listened to it with Shine Poe. Was
What,
on
music?
No. So Earn Your Leisure. Do you guys watch Earn Your Leisure? Listen to Earn Your Leisure?
No.
Earn Your Leisure is a finance podcast. And they just delve into all realms of sort of African
yeah, I've heard the
American.
name.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jay Worthy is Elon Musk's girl's brother.
Yeah.
There you go.
Grimes?
Yeah, Sharon Grimes or whatever her name is.
I don't think he's Latino. Maybe
I would hope so. The way
They're half brother, half sister.
Okay.
The way he drops the N word.
They're step siblings.
Oh, step or half?
I think they're step. I don't think they're related at all.
So Shine was on Earn
He's
Your
from
Leisure.
Canada.
Yeah.
Jay Worthy?
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Canada. He lived in.
He might have moved to LA when his sister got a record deal.
He's like a super blood. So I don't. He's
No, he's Canadian.
He paid somebody off to be.
He was born in Vancouver.
Yep.
Yikes.
I think he's Indian. And I think his Indian mother got married to the Grimes father, and I think that's how they might be related.
They have ties towards. Hold on one second.
We're doing a deep dive on Jay Worthy right at the end of the
There's
podcast.
not. There's
I love
no.
it.
There's no. I'm looking. There's no deep dive.
There's
His
no deep dive to
His
do.
Telling
Wikipedia
you.
is whack.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But I think he's Indian. I think he's Indian from Vancouver, and I think his mother or his father married Sharon Grimes's parent, and that's how they're half brother, half sister, or step brother, step sister. I love it. If you're watching this on video,
He's
you can
South.
see.
He's South Asian Indian
There
descent.
you go. Yep.
Yep.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Anyhow,
We can wrap, though.
Earn Your Leisure podcast with Shine is very,
Okay.
very, very good, very thorough. He talks about his plans for Belize. He speaks about his
Shine is going to win the next election for prime minister.
You listen. You need to listen to it. Like tomorrow morning, listen to it on your run.
Okay.
It is really good. He talks about his stance on crypto. Like he has Belize tunnel vision. They're asking him a lot of questions. And he's like, it's not about me. It's not about Puff. It's about Belize. Like I am here for Belize, the future of Belize. He's like, yo, I don't even want nice roads. He's like, we don't need nice roads. What we need is
Relax.
I'm telling
Shine
same.
to relax.
I know
What is he
told
saying?
him, he's like, we need to educate the kids.
Okay.
And I'm
But
like,
you need
also
nice roads too, though.
That's what I was thinking too.
They got to be able to get to school.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
listen, bad road. Listen, I come from a world of bad roads.
And
I
so
know
does
what
he.
that's like.
So does he.
He come from Brooklyn.
But no, he's from Belize. He was born in Belize, moved to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I mean, he lived his whole life in
He
Brooklyn.
lived his whole life in
So
Brooklyn.
Got
That's
deported
it.
back.
he'd still be in Brooklyn if he didn't get deported.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, they speak about Puff. He speaks about his, welcoming Puff back into his life. And
Mhm.
supposedly Puff is a good, has been a supporter of Belize.
Yeah.
Which you may or may not be true, whatever. But
I believe that.
I believe it.
nevertheless, I mean, I'm not a Puff fan, but whatever.
Puff's
But
probably a
nevertheless,
supporter of Shine, in which
I
extends
mean,
to Belize.
Sean says it. Sean's like, he's a legitimate supporter, not giving us money because I kept my mouth shut and didn't ruin your life. Sean says something to that effect. You know what I mean? But it's a
I mean,
good-
why did Puff? Was he allegedly the one that shot?
No,
I don't know.
It was
I don't-
Shine who
I mean,
busted his gun.
Shine
Yeah.
shot,
So
but I
how
think
would he keep his mouth
Shine,
shut?
all he's saying is I didn't.
Yeah,
maybe
it was
Shine.
me.
Maybe
It was me. That's
whoever's
it. Yeah,
gun
it was me.
really was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
it was Shine.
right?
Yeah.
But
I think
Shine
the whole
says
thing.
that.
I think the criticism Puff caught during that trial was
Distanced
he
himself
decided
from
to separate himself, and instead of having the same attorney
He like
represent
turned
two
his
of them,
back on him.
well, he had his own attorney. He got his own attorney,
Nas
and when you
said
get
it.
your own attorney, you that attorney's only there for your protection. Yes.
Well, I don't think the same attorney can represent both people.
Of course he
anyways.
can. It was the same
can,
case.
yeah.
They were
I don't-
originally together.
I don't think so. I think
Nas-
it's conflict of interest, man. I don't
Nas
think.
said, "I hate how." What he said, "I hate
how
Diddy did
Puff
Shine
did Shine. Yeah.
with different lawyers."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but nevertheless, it's a very, very, very good interview. It's an hour, so I would take the time to listen.
I'm about to
to
check it out tomorrow
It's
morning.
very good. Dilla Time is a book, a Jay Dilla book that I purchased, and then I sold it to a homie because he looked out for me on something crazy. So if you can get your hands on that, check that out too. It's a good listen for your music nerd people such as
Okay.
myself. And then I started listening to another book about habits. Super into that, like habits and how to form good habits and just stuff like that. So the music's there, but music's a little not popping for me right now. It's like hip hop's not in a good place. And I was very happy to find out Isabella, my daughter, was doing her homework yesterday. And she said, "Daddy, can I put on my playlist?" I said, "Sure." 20 minutes in the playlist, we're like
Rock and roll.
Sade. We're like four Sade
Ooh.
songs deep. I
That was
said,
her. Like she picked
her
it.
playlist.
Wow.
I was so happy. I dropped one for sure. Nevertheless, man, What's a Podcast? Episode 155. We are hour and 45 minutes. Patreon episode included. It's a
Oh.
beautiful thing. Do remember to stay safe in these streets because it's crazy out here. It's actually going to rain tomorrow, so, be aware of that. Shout out to my man, always available, #SheWereEddie.
Peace, yo.
Don't charge Abdul.
You.
Jerome Baker III. And do remember to check us out on whatsapodcast.live for
Cheer.
previous episodes and youtube.com/whatsapodcast for the video. And we're out. Peace.
Peace.